Talk about a roller coaster, you know. First I was pretty in on the idea that Ralph had cucked Mersh. It seemed pretty clear. Then Mersh strikes back with the new messages. Ralph goes, he goes down into the cave, into his ponderous chamber filled with Xanax and booze, and it seems all is lost. But then he suits up one last time and knocks it out of the park last night. And I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to like talk about anything else. There's all the there's all the stupid Hassan stuff, but this whole arc really just puts into perspective why the sector is still around. People they bemoan the death of our little sector and how it's sort of reached the end of the logical rope on what interesting things can happen, how low it can really go, and you look at the left tard guys and them going through their sectorization kind of with a little envy. You're like, oh well, I wish that this much stuff was happening with us, and then this happens and it's like, oh wait, no, the best of times can return at any moment. You just can't give up. And so I'm gonna get right into the narrative here. So I'm glad I waited. I almost talked about this on Friday. Well, no, I couldn't have streamed on Friday, but on Monday. But it just didn't seem. It didn't seem like it was really going anywhere. My theory, by the way, is that this is Ralph's archive channel on YouTube. This is the one he went live on last night accidentally. But that's jumping ahead here. So obviously Ralph gets the new girlfriend, Ice Dagger Pussy. I don't know what I'm just gonna call her Helen. Ice Helen, because she's launched 1,000 ships somehow. And this is obviously, people talk about, like Ralph himself talks about the drinking problem, the pills or whatever. Really, the real kind of Achilles heel, though, for him is the women, unfortunately. Everything seems to be downstream of that. Like, he probably still, like, if it wasn't for the women, the woman question with Ralph, he would just be the sort of guy who knocks back a six-pack after work every day. A normal alcoholic, I guess, whatever. But so he gets the new girlfriend. People are immediately like, who is this? They look into her, and it's clear that she's sort of like an internet groupie, I guess. She was with Stav at some point, the guy from Cumtown. Then I guess she got into DMs with Mersh. And when this first dropped, again, it looked pretty clear here what had happened. It was that Ralph cucked Mersh, right? So she reaches out to him, to Mersh, this Helen, Ice Helen, and Mersh doesn't just reject her. He I don't know. Mersh is weird because he jumps between Italian mob boss LARP and like 2012 emo revival guy. Some of these messages come up that way, when he says, your word doesn't matter. If any of your pick me, I want to be part of Kiwi Farm's drama ass bullshit reaches the doorstep of my friends and the people I love, I will fucking kill you. Are we clear? So here's Mob Boss, right? And then eventually we get the, look, I can't pretend. This is the emo flip, right? Look, I can't pretend you're different from the dudes with $2. You're cute and you aren't a brokey. But I don't know about that. But I got to get away from you. It's not personal. But from day one, I got a bad feeling when you were referred to me by a weird fucking way to say this. So it seems that the order of operations here was Stav, which I think she got. Then Nick Rekieta, because Nick actually has money, and he parties, and he has a big house. I'm not a Nick Rekieta fan, but let's be real. When we're grading him against Mersh and Ralph for like a monkey branching thought like this, obviously he has more, but gets rejected by Nick and then goes to Mersh. You were always kind of sus, but this recent Ralph shit kind of made me realize I was right. I don't know what article you're writing or what internet story arc you're trying to make happen. That's more likely, but I want zero to do with it. And at this point, I hope you understand this is the emo boy stuff, right? But I want nothing to do with whatever it is you're planning or orchestrating. I hope you understand. So it would have looked a lot less gay if he had just cleanly rejected her. It was just like, no, hop off, bish, and then block or whatever. But we still get more cope. We still get, it didn't happen that fast, all this stuff. So all these messages alone kind of make it look like it was originally presented. Like Ralph's on top, Ralph's cucking him, right? Poor femme. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it's obviously people making fun of her for all this, and they should. I mean, it's Ice Helen, right? But obviously there's complementary stuff with like male with incels, right? Where it's just this cringe. It just presents in a very different way. What's wild about Mersh is that he's reasonably well respected in the dreadful knockoff sector known as the well, okay, yeah, but I'm pretty sure like my dog could stream and be respected, be an intellectual luminary in the Dabbleverse, right? So yeah, a lot of this like emo stuff. So it looks like Mersh is kind of losing here. Shaggy bringing the Ralph A-log content. Yeah, is he? I mean, he had another drunk stream where he whined about Ralph and then talked about blowing his brains out. I don't even know if that's worth looking at. I wanted to do like I wanted to do kind of a formal debate with Shaggy about what the true church is, but I did some like preliminary scout. I mean, I made the post about this. I did some preliminary scouting in his chat, and he just conceded to every single contention I put forth. And so I was like, okay, all right. Like, I don't know. It's because I'm not going to debate with him about fucking cosmology. He clearly treats all this as some kind of like age of mythology type mythos. So it's like, okay, well, here are all the contention. Like he literally says that Mormonism is a pantheon. It's modern Gnosticism, and the god of Freemasonry is the god of Mormonism. So it's like, okay, well, then that decides it, right? Like if anyone in the audience was a Christian or wanted to be a Christian or was trying to ask themselves what the true church is, like even if they don't know anything, they know it's not that, right? So mission accomplished. What else is there to say? So these are the messages that originally dropped. Looks like Mercer's losing. The problem is then we get this message from Ice Helen. Thank you. Well, my heart yearns for Mersh. Wild. Leo Pirate already did that. Yeah, I know. But Leo Pirate will be remembered for saying that Gamergate was the 9/11 of the sector, which he was 100% right about. He only likes Mormonism for it's just the... Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like I said, it seems that he treats it like Asian mythology. You know, it's just like a game. So whatever. But I'll settle for a guy who wants to take me, which obviously then ends up being Ralph. So this is kind of a nuclear... This kind of flips the script a little bit on Merch just looking like... Like, these messages still don't look great, but... With the whole emo boy shit. But it's not really anything that we didn't already kind of know about Merch. This kind of flips it a little bit. And then we also get, hi, Merch, I want you. I've been endorsed by Nick and vetted. And then just, no, fuck off, right? You seem nice, but whatever you're thinking is a terrible idea. This is more emo boy shit. Seriously, whatever it is that makes you think you desire me. And it's kind of a crazy self-awareness moment. I know other people have said this from Merch where he realizes that, like, why is this, I don't know how old she is, 20s, early 20s girl reaching out to me like this and endorsed by Nick. This is probably a bomb. I've had some discussions with friends of mine about the theory that this Ice Helen lady is like a giant op. And just to summarize the arguments on both sides, the argument against it is that she like fell down through the cracks, right? So like Stav to Nick to Merch to Ralph. So it's like, if this was planned from the beginning, you'd think you'd have a target in mind, right? Like, this is the guy I'm trying to honeypot. But instead it's just whoever will take her. Number one. Number two, like, she did have sex with Ralph at the end of the day. And it's like, are you really willing to do that for your troll? Really? That's crazy. And then the argument for it being an op is is that it was just about making an internet arc. And they didn't really care who the target was, just so long as there was an arc with someone. Number two, the other argument for it being a gay op is the idea that there aren't people crazy enough to have sex to make an internet arc. I mean, the problem is that like the whole Chris Chan thing. Remember that bitch, Janky, whatever her name was? She was insane, and she was willing to do anything to make an arc. Like, she would have probably banged Chris Chan if that's what it would have taken. So yeah, so this flips it a little bit, and things aren't looking good for Ralph. It also doesn't help that, see, whenever Ralph goes against his nature, by Nick, do you mean Deori? Yes, there is some, no, I mean Rakeda, but I do know that Liana was too. That's a whole nother thing, is the idea that this Ice Helen is kind of in the same class as Swan Kelly and Liana, the girl that Worski's in, where they just hit up everybody and just go for it, right? Dude, it's Mersh. Yeah, I know, it's Mersh. Like, he's that's why this is kind of this was looking bad for Ralph, because it's like, how do you yearn for Mersh and then settle for Ralph? Like, that's kind of an L. It's not like a cuck thing. or Janky was trying to hook up. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's like that person was insane. They were willing to do crazy shit to make an arc. So that's in the argument that this whole Ice Helen thing is an arc. But we'll see. So this is Ralph's original response. And what flipped the script? Well, the fact that she said she yearned for Mersh. Like, Ralph was literally her second choice. That flipped it from Ralph cucking. But don't worry, Ralph comes out of this winning. So, you'll see. It's just, it's good that there is a back and forth. Because you don't want it to be one-sided. You want there to be some swings. And I think some of the mistakes Ralph made in the beginning of this whole thing was he tried to go against his nature by being conciliatory in this first statement.
You know what, Jesse? All this team sports shit has me in a tizzy. It's just ridiculous. I woke up this morning and Mersh is still crying and whining and leaking about some girl he apparently didn't care about, and he's out of the Ethan Ralph business. He said, well, why won't he cash out? Why won't he leave? Why does he keep talking about this shit? For a girl, he said he had the read on her, right? He just made her his moderator. He had her design his new background. He played video games with her on his producer Virgie stream.
So yeah, like the idea that they weren't close or they had no relationship is bullshit. Ralph is right here. Again, the point where Ralph kind of drops the ball in the statement is when he starts to get conciliatory here in the back half.
For having somebody figured out, I guess he was really playing some double underwater backgammon here. And I know, some people don't want to listen to you for some reason, probably because you made fun of Josh Moon for never being a normal body weight and you kind of fuck with everybody. But I think this situation is kind of clear as day for all to see. I keep trying to back away from this situation, but Mersh, Streamer M, keeps pulling me back in, and I don't really know why. If he was so unbothered and it was no big deal, why won't he just leave it alone? Why is he taking this so hard? I have no issue, but I guess he does, Jesse.
And it's like, when Ralph, there's reasons why Ralph is being conciliatory here. It's because they share a lot of the same audience, a lot of the same like pay pigs, etc. Also, they just seem to actually, in some way, be personal, like actual friends. That's why I said before, like a Ralph Mersh show, I think would actually be unironically funny. Even though like 80% of what each of them does individually kind of is nothing, right? But that show would be actually funny. So he starts to back away, and it's just against his nature. And that's why like people were shitting on him for this. But he quickly kind of, like I said, he goes into the ponderance chamber, he ponders the garden, and he realized that like a man is not above his nature. And so then he revs the engine and we go into gear.
Told me 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago, that he was going to go blind because of some.
This is him shitting on Milo, but we'll get. He does in his enhanced state talk about Mersh here.
Degenerative, eye disease that he had or whatever, and I'm not even saying that's a lie, but it's been 10 years now, you know what I mean? And I wish him the best. I wish him the best recovery. But it seems a little specious. I don't know. Maybe he could talk to me. He's too busy sucking Baptist's cock.
Yeah, which is cringe. The sucking. I don't know. You just can't really take anything Milo says at face value. He scores some W's every now and then, but it's just he's kind of whatever he needs to be when he needs to be it. And sometimes that means he has to like drop good information. Like he's dropped some good stuff on Nick Fuentes, but overall he himself is not trustworthy. And he is right about this. Milo was talking about being blind like 10 years ago.
And hanging on to Jeffrey Martin.
Are we getting a Ralph Mersh wrestling? So that would be so good. At numerous points in this arc, I was hoping, hopefully this is just the beginning. This is just like the opening sort of shot in a Ralph Mersh show, because I'm not the only one who suggested, obviously, like nobody watches this, but like a show where they just shit on everybody. It'd be like a Nega Casino, kind of, where they shit on everybody. They do a drinking contest every show to see who can drink more, and they just fight. They just fight all the time. That would be awesome.
And doing, weird fucking shit like that. And so I couldn't say I haven't talked to him in a while, but...
So obviously he fell off the wagon here, and then he talks about Mersh.
Really sad, dude. I do not understand why...
And again, he's not fully in Ralpha male mode at this point. He's still kind of being conciliatory, but you can obviously it was only going to go in one direction from this point because he's broken into the elixirs, into the potions, the Hyperborean potions. His eyes are turning blue. He's taken all the what is it to turn your eyes blue? It's like not Tylenol. That's the autism thing. I don't know. But yeah, he's in the elixirs here. And so even though he's kind of conciliatory here, you knew it was only going to go one way.
You're fucking crashing out, but you know, I guess you don't have a woman's touch. And we know about Show Me Kitties. I really don't know about her, but you are a weird person. I always liked you. I still like you, believe it or not.
He's taking Spice. No, Josh Moon is taking Spice. That was such a weird thing for him to say in the thread where he's like, I know what Spice is. I've taken it before. It makes you touch your face. And I was like, bro, didn't you live in Florida? Like, you couldn't get real weed in Florida? And then I remembered, oh, you had no friends. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You've self-admitted that you never had a friend before 18, so, yeah.
You are a absolute freakazoid, and I don't know how to say it. You're a freakazoid, and there was no need for this to be a thing in the first place.
Do they have Hyperborean potions in Mexico? Yes, actually. There's a Mormon prophecy called, I think it's in the Book of Mormon or the Pearl of Great Price. It talks about the man great and strong that's going to return. It's like part of their eschatology. It's just some classic Mahdi, King Under the Mountain shit. And there's a strain of Mormonism, I think it's the mainstream, I think it's like the mainstream position, that that person who's going to be like an Aryan Giga Chad and reconquer Zion is going to come out of the Yucatan. This is a potential script for World War Truth, by the way. So you might be hearing more about that because it's just as crazy as it sounds. So yes, the point that I'm trying to make is there are Hyperborean potions in Mexico.
But you decide to do
aspirin, yeah, that's what it is.
That, and Fergie, who's your fucking mass suited gimp, who will say whatever. Well, Fergie, I'm just telling you now. Maybe watch out.
I guess this Vergi guy is like one of Mersh's pay picks. I don't know why he focused on Vergi. I think that was a little bit of a distraction.
I don't think it's really your fight. And I like you, but well, it could get a little worse.
I love that. I love like the self-actualization Ralph eventually reaches when he goes on these benders. And obviously, one of the most likable, well, it's likable in an entertainment sense, obviously not in the real world sense, aspects of him is knowing, he knows what he is. I talked about this in the Josh Moon debate where, despite being 3 shits to the wind, he put up a great fight in that debate because he knows what he is. And he just says it outright. He's just like, yeah, shit's gonna go. Shit's gonna go. And so, unfortunately, he reaches this self-actualization. You think it's going to go off, and we kind of got a fake out here. I was worried when I saw this because this is him saying he's going to go to rehab after the drunk.
That I had a little bit of what they call a relapse.
What they call a relapse, yeah.
Last night, and the first relapse I've had since, May. So I'm not going to get too down on myself, but that's an actual warning sign to take things seriously. Also, the reason I make this video and make a bigger deal about it than I think it is because there's a lot of people struggling with sobriety and maybe they had a 5-month.
I guess what this is that as Ralph gets older and sort of, the sector gets kind of is closing, I guess. Even though, like I said, you still get stuff like this. It's sort of like starting an engine. Because at this point, when this fight first started, if this had been in 2018 or 2020, he would have gone off and literally the first night just blasted, destroys him, right? But no, we sort of get him being conciliatory. Then we see a little bit of him breaking into the elixirs, and it's like, oh, is it going to happen? But then the engine doesn't start, and this is him. And so we got to pull the ripcord again after this, and then finally the engine starts.
Month run, maybe they had this, maybe they had that. And then they fall off and they no longer get back on the wagon,
That just happened. Yeah, I know. This one is bad.
so to speak. I feel fine today. I guess I felt fine in a certain way last night. And I'm not on a binge or anything like that. It was kind of a one-off. All this stress, this fat liar, fake New Yorker faggot lying about me and other people. It didn't like send me over the edge, but it was like, you know a way to take off the edge. And I smoked that bullshit fake weed last week.
Yeah, apparently that clip, the one before where he was with Ice Helen, was he says he took some crazy weed or something.
I've told this before. You have to really be militant about the whole thing and not even indulge in anything like that. Because
it was so funny when Kino Casino covered this clip, which was a couple days ago, or I guess it was 2 days ago. Yeah, a couple days ago. PBB literally contradicted himself within a single sentence. Because he says, right when he said that, they cover it and they're like, oh, so you weren't sober then because you were smoking weed. And then later when Ralph says, or because earlier when he said, oh, well, I haven't drank in 6 months or whatever, PPP says, what? I haven't drank in 5 months and I don't even notice it. And it's like, yeah, but you smoke weed. He talks about it all the time. Like, PPP openly talks about how he smokes weed whenever he watches the IDub segments. So, like, which is it? Is it California sober doesn't count? Or in which case you're in the same, you can't really shit on him? Or it does count, in which case him saying he smoked weed is fine.
I can trace it directly to last night. So if you're in a situation like me, don't even have a puff. Maybe
he smoked fake weed. Well, that's what Josh said he did. Josh straight up said in the thread, I smoke spice. Can't find real weed in Florida is crazy.
Maybe if you want to smoke a cigarette, maybe that'll be okay. But so I'm not depressed or anything down about it. It's just something
Dave Papins.
you have to deal with once it happens. And so I may not stream today. I said that in a tweet already, but there's a possibility I'll stream later tonight. I have to go see somebody that helped me back in the winter, actually, with.
So yeah, this is just him saying he's going back into rehab, and it's like, oh damn it, like we're gonna have, this is like it's a concession because there's gonna be people who, when I get to the end of the story, they're gonna be like, wait, how did Ralph win? And to kind of to presage what the argument I'm gonna make here is, at the end of the day, nobody's gonna remember the particulars of this debate. Okay, that's not the way the memory of the internet works. No one's gonna remember who got cucked, whether Ice Helen loved Ralph or loved her. They're going to remember the content. And nobody is going to remember Mersh's response where he's just like, yeah, well, it is what it, like, basically, it is what it is, and I'm going to be the bigger man or whatever. They're going to remember what happened last night because it was Kino, and it was really funny. And so I don't even know, it's sort of like the Kanye or like unconscious genius thing where I don't think Ralph even knows. I don't think it's conscious strategy. He just kind of enters a mode where he's like, the only way to get through this is to is to just go all out.
The rehab run, addiction specialist, I think is their official title. I'm not sure, but I was told that when that happened, they seem to be confident that it probably would happen. I think by the statistics, it is pretty.
Yeah, on average, it takes 5 rehabs.
Pretty regular. They wanted me to come in if that did happen. I already talked to them, so I may do a show at like 5 o'clock or something, but it's already noon. I'm about to go see them. It's really not possible.
So it's like, oh, he's leaving. It's over, right? And then I have these out of order. Sorry. And then basically Ralph comes out and says, I won. I'm the only one who actually had sex here, right? They specialize in being addicted. Yes, that's what Kino Casino said. I mean, Ralph is an expert at being addicted. It's true. I don't really know why anyone would watch him as sort of like a rehab aid. It's not what we're here for. So Mersh drops some more. Literally, I've been trying to get with Mersh for like 2 months, and I live so close to him. I gave up, but I was consistent. But Mersh gave me Ralph, which is a big blow. It just further puts the nail in the coffin that it's just like, oh, Ralph's the sloppy seconds, right, of this clearly insane person. And so then that's finally what pulled the ripcord. That's finally what started the engine. And it's like, and here we go.
always been a miserable piece of shit. And it's kind of funny because, you know, he thinks anybody even taking any interest in him is some sign of mental illness, which honestly, it probably is a sign of mental
It's true.
illness. But regardless, he started this whole thing. He spent 2 weeks trying to make it public because his fees were hurt. Well, I got news for you, Mersh. You're a pussy, you're a bitch, and I'd slap the fucking taste out of your mouth if I ever saw you. And that's on God's word.
Let's go.
Right there. And if it wasn't for Roy,
This is, it's not my fault this is not synchronized. This is just part of Ralph's cinematographic vision.
you would be picking, you talk about trash burgers, you would be picking your daily dinner out of the fucking garbage. And all these fake stories about what a pimp you were in fucking strip clubs and all this, and you told Mexicans this and you did that. You didn't do it.
What is that? I mean, I know Merch claims to have been like all these stories. I was a pimp for a nightclub. I've seen people I think that's why him and Ralph make such a good couple, because I believe like a third of what Merch says as far as his experiences. So maybe he does it. And obviously his dad was like an alcoholic, right? So he knows
A goddamn thing.
and he himself is one, obviously.
Because you would get your shit pushed in
True.
by any man. And I'm telling you this now, you're a faggot, you're a loser. I tolerated
Oh, come on, you need to get to 4. Merch is 4 things. He's a faggot, he's a loser, he's a coward, and he's a piece of shit.
you and actually ignored all the fucking, you know, cornucopia of disgrace that is your life. You got raped by your daddy.
It's over.
You got fucking just absolutely destroyed by everybody on earth. And so if you want it with the Ralph Mail, you can have it with the Ralph Mail. Okay, yeah. I had a little relapse. Big deal. Nigga, you can't have a relapse because you can't stand yourself.
I think that's a great angle. The fact that he came up with that while drunk just shows, again, it's the subconscious like genius there, where he's right. I mean, Merch can't have a relapse because he's never tried to get sober.
You hate yourself and you have to stay
Yeah, cornucopia of disgrace. I was thinking that too when he said that.
fucked up 24/7. Well, hopefully one day it does the trick, cocksucker.
Amazing. So here we are. We're in the W arc now. Now again, it's got to have a back and forth. Now the problem is, once the engine is finally started, it's like one of those old steam engines. They don't turn off easy. And you can't really control its power. It's either on or it's off with everything that comes with that. And so he does a stream that night. And there's some L's in here. I'm not going to lie. There's some W's too. Unfortunately, this stream kind of ended with a gigantic L, which is why the other one needed to happen later that day.
I know this sounds gay, but I actually liked her, and so whatever. He made it his mission to break me and her up, and
Now, kind of an L admitting that, because obviously, as we know now, after the stream last night, and both these occurred in the same day. They were like 8 hours apart. He must have just taken a nap or something. As we know, they did break up because in the stream last night, the whole reason he had Swan Kelly on was supposedly to talk shit about her.
and I'm gonna make it my mission to
Function, but well, that's kind of how I feel too. Like I said, I wanted them to make a show together, and when this was first ramping up, with Ralph being so conciliatory, I was like, oh, is this cave? Like, is this just supposed to promote a potential collaboration? But by this point, when the engine's fully started and we have like death threats and stuff, it's like, oh no, this is real.
fucking kill him. That's what I'm gonna make it my mission. And so, because there was no reason for this whatsoever, so you know what? He knows her. Like
Ralph enters his aluminum bunker. He explores his options. He's low on supplies, but has enough Southern Comfort and Xanax to survive the storm. Grasping bottle, he lets out a cry. Do I look 5'1", bitch? Yeah. Well, he can always find elixir. And I mean, he is in the land of plenty when it comes to pills and booze, obviously, in Mexico. And that's all he needs. He just needs to get the engine going, and he did, right? So kind of an L here, being like, oh, he's trying to break us up, which obviously, if that was Mercer's goal, which I don't think it was, but it doesn't matter. It's not what happened.
Oh, are you on Team Merch? Look, this is what Team Merch looks like.
I mean, exactly. We can sit here and intellectualize all this. We can go over who cucked who. We can go over who Ice Ellen is crazy or an op or not. But at the end of the day, I think Ralph really just boils it down with this point here. If you're Team Mersh, this is you. This bruised banana is you. Do you want to be a bruised banana? No.
Hey, by the way, if you really want it with me, nigger, who's too afraid to, share his name, and
I
that's
think he's talking about the Virgie guy. I don't know.
fine. I don't understand that, but I will fucking goddamn slit your throat. So if you say one more thing about me, but I'll slit your fucking throat and watch you bleed out, motherfucker. The one before. So if you think like,
I like you can tell when he's channeling his power, he closes his eyes. He really is kind of like a sorcerer. I guess he's not a wizard because that's too intellect. He's just like pure. He's more of a sorcerer.
this is not even top 10 in my.
This one isn't. That's true, Ralph. But he does produce a top 10 by the end of this.
Whatever. And so if you want to do that, we can. I would rather do it where we could both make some money, but I don't give a fuck. I'll kill you and watch you bleed on the street, faggot. And so, I mean, but we won't make any money. That's the thing. So, yeah, I'll kill you and fucking
Yeah, I'll kill you.
stab the fuck out of you. Right?
There's a lot of slitting throats in Ralph's vocabulary with his death threats. There's a couple things in this one, though. He's starting to innovate the death threats, I think.
In the middle of the street. I don't think
Mercer's actually in a better place. Right? Well, what do we mean by better? Because, like, is being a Dabbleverse celebrity like, it all depends on your value system, right? This is what I try to explain to people with the whole don't take sides thing, or, like, just talk about whatever, because the interests of the audience is different than the interests of the streamer. I've talked about this with the chat before. It's like the chat is sort of like an autistic oracle of Delphi, where you need to use it a little bit, and it's where all content is actually generated. It all comes out of the internet, Mujahideen in the chat, but you can't be enslaved by it because its interests are not always aligned with yours.
everybody understands I'm a criminal.
Because, like, to the audience, Ralph is in a better spot here because he's making some, like, grade A Ralph content. Like I said before, this will be remembered much longer than whatever the fuck Merch does in the Dabbleverse.
Understands I'm a criminal.
Wait, he had a line here. I'm sorry, I missed it. He says, at some point in this clip, he says, under nose.
Everybody under nose.
Yeah, right there, under nose. I think that should become a new phrase or new term here. And I think of under nose means it's sort of like you can't understand the show Lost. You can only underknow it. Because it's fundamentally like it's not able to be understood, but you can investigate it. It's sort of like a higher tier level of knowledge. Good promo doesn't put food on the table. Yeah, but dude, that's why he's in Mexico. It's like, but we don't care. Like, again, this is what I'm saying. The interests are not aligned here because ultimately the audience doesn't really care if food is put on the table. That's not my job. It's not my job to make sure these people are making money. That's why I don't send them money. It's I just want entertainment.
Understands I'm a criminal. I don't give a fuck. I'll kill you, bitch. I will, or you will kill me. One or the other. So I don't care. Like,
Like, you can't understand Ralph. You can only underknow Ralph.
is gay. So, like, I don't care.
Ralph will be homeless next year. Yeah, I mean, I know that there's some theorizing about that. His lease is coming up, and stuff like that. The problem is people have been saying Ralph is like minutes from homelessness and not making money for literally 4 years now, and he still finds a way.
But if you come at me, you better come with a knife. That's all I'm saying.
I'll have died fighting over Ice Helen with Mersh, but I would have lived. That's another all-time banger. So here's the giant. There's two L's here. The first one is that the final frame of the stream is this. You're just mad that your W was slurping up Ralph, so it's an L. But this is the biggest one, and I really hate this one because most of the stream like is a W. This pill stream is a W. He makes a bunch of death threats. He chimps out. He makes some content that's very it's very memorable. But this admission right here about the abortion thing is so bad because this is like the biggest thing he had on Worski. Like at the end of the day, whatever you want to say about Ralph and Worski, Ralph's problems are the problems of a man, are the problems of an adult, which is like being alcoholic, like all this stuff with the women, all this stuff with the kids, whatever. And Worski's problems are the problems of a child because Worski never grew up because he had an opportunity to take responsibility and be a man and have a kid. And instead he decided, no, I'm going to be Peter Pan, which he just dressed up as like 2 nights ago or whatever. I'm going to be Peter Pan for my whole life and kill a child for it. And this was the biggest thing. It's, abortion, etc. Fuck Dixon already said that. Said what? This? I didn't hear it. But that great minds think alike, I guess. Oh, no. This is about the anal wolf thing. Yeah. Anyway, so Worski decided to be Peter Pan forever, decided to be a child forever. But Ralph, as imperfect as he is in the way he's gone about it, for all the poor choices he made, he stepped up. He had the kids. And he makes an effort, at least with Xander. He pays the child support. He visits him. Again, it's not perfect. It's whatever, but it's, they live because Ralph stepped up, whereas Worski Jr. does not. But then in this clip, he just blows that up. And it's
maybe she aborted my baby. Like, I really don't care. That's her choice, her body, her choice. But like, I don't
like. How can you say that? Like, and it's not even like he's going against his belief. Whatever, man. Nobody here believes anything. Or if they do, it's not what they portray online because there's the real world and then there's this. Okay. So I don't care about the whole hypocrisy argument. My issue is it's that you're okay with it. It's that you're like, yes, it's okay that she got the, because he could have come out here. Okay. This would have been shitty to do. It would have been very manipulative, but he could have come out here and said, we broke up and she left and she did this without my permission. She killed my son. I'll never forgive her for it. And people would have told him that, he kind of pushed her to whatever, but it would have been one thing. But to say it's okay, her body, her choice, is like, you're Jaworski now. Like, you literally just did, the retort has been aborted here. This is like such a massive L from him. Like this, and no one's ever going to forget this clip. Every time he calls Worski Aborski, they're going to bring it up every time. I'm just disappointed in the Simperi. Well, yeah, that's the other problem. You think he means Plan B? I don't know. That's not what he said. Like, we can come up with excuses about what exactly he meant, but he said it's bad. It's bad. And of course, this is the final thing. But he wouldn't let this lie. I already showed this. Okay, so now we have the actual what happened last night. And I watched this live. Luckily, I caught this. And like I said, that this occurred on this channel. What I think happened is something went wrong with his plugin with Rumble. And so he has this channel connected to his like multi-streamer to archive the episodes. Because you can tell that this was used as an archive before. Because I had an archive of a couple other streams. And so because it couldn't connect through Rumble, it streamed live on like the next, like the stream of last resort, which would have been this one. So this is technically Ralph's return to YouTube. I hope that these don't get banned, because maybe this means he can come back. I don't know. People are talking about, YouTube being say or letting people come back. So that would be nice. So it occurred here, and there's like 5 different streams because he didn't understand why it was on Rumble. He was really drunk. Obviously, Swan Kelly didn't know what the fuck was going on either, because she was just essentially there to troll. I mean, let's be real. But they're all put together here, not in this one video, but in a couple of them. Worski's abortion spared the world of a mongoloid. Ralph's deprived the world of a king. Well, that's true, although I don't know. It's just, this was the thing. This was the thing. No one gives Ralph credit for the 2 kids he didn't abort. Well, it's not credit. It's just when you're directly comparing the two. For as much as Ralph is fucked and has messed up his whatever, all the things you can criticize him for, it's been said before. It doesn't need to be repeated. He grew up and made the choice to at least try to be a man, and Worski didn't. So yeah, all the ones from last night are, but the one he did today, which I don't even know what's in there, and I heard he wasn't that drunk, so it's whatever, are still up. Sorry, it's this. I think this is the one that doesn't have anything in it.
My numbers, all I.
If anybody,
wanted to be on every last
That's the cackle of victory.
one of my classics. You pop shit, apologize, nigga. Just ask kids.
that's literally what you should do. But well, I don't think he'll do that because he is hurt, mentally. And if anybody, by the way, I don't give a fuck what some bitch says about me, and people want to leak or whatever. I will refrain from saying that. But if that's
2 to 4. What's interesting now that I'm hearing this one, because I didn't watch this one live because I just heard music and I was like, oh, it's nothing, right? So there's I made this in the infamous Jesse poop call. You can tell Ralph falls off the wagon as it goes. I mean, he showed the visual in his video where he shows him going to sober as a judge to zooted, right? And it's almost like he took his Xanax right before the call, and then it hits him right around 40 minutes. Because here he doesn't sound that drunk.
the deal,
Or he sounds drunk but not Xannied or whatever.
I will destroy both you motherfuckers. And so, you know what? You better think twice before you fuck with me. And obligated.
Yeah, and then here we are. Here we are fully. This is when it hits.
And put him in the hospital. Fine. So, yeah, I just do it by myself. I don't know what else to say. And so, let me look. Okay. Fine. Okay, I have a guess. I had so many people tell me,
So no one knew who this person was when they first called in. First they thought, oh, is he pulling in Ice Helen in here? And they're just gonna have a domestic on stream. That would have been a good second thing. Or a good second place. But it's this other person who Ralph also one of his a member of his harem. He's like the Turkish Sultan with the harem. Jar has the Turkish Sultan harem. For Tard wrangling him, Ralph has the e-girls.
oh, you're out of control or whatever. I don't care, nigga. Fucking kill.
And he makes it clear in this one that they're broken. He's broken up with the girl.
Yourself. I really don't care. Yeah, it's a fucking ridiculous situation because Murs can't get no pussy, and he has taken this out on me. And if I swear to God, if I ever saw him in person, I would punch the shit out of his face. And he thinks he's a bad guy. He thinks he's a tough guy. He's full of shit. And I will absolutely, if I ever see him again, unless he apologizes, I am obligated to fucking put him in the hospital. So if he thinks he's a tough guy, okay, well, you know what? Maybe he is. You know what? find me in real life, tough guy, and that's okay. If you win, you win. You know, hear this.
I'm gonna skip to when this character is in.
And
I mean,
she's fucking stupid. Yeah, she's jealous of you. And how did you meet Ice?
through you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
So yeah, it's like, hey, how did you meet my other concubine? Well, through you.
true. Is it true? I'm just gonna say it. Okay, if you tell me not to, I won't.
Okay.
Me and you were talking, and like,
No, we're not gonna say that on there.
no, I'm gonna say it. That's why I
Gonna
asked
say
you,
it.
fucker.
Okay, well, what's the whole story, fucker?
Okay, well, if you want to hang up, like, it wasn't anything like, oh, we're gonna marry, or like, she's jealous of you.
How do you know that? I'm echoing.
What do you mean? How do I know that? I'm a man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, this is why polygamy doesn't work, is because this is just what happens. Is all the concubines get jealous and it implodes, right?
But that's not part of the problem, if that's true.
Okay, well, tell me what your part of the problem is.
I don't have a problem. I'm just trying to be supportive.
So
I mean, it's not the problem.
a
though.
narrative that's interesting through this is from the start, Swan Kelly, it's like, I'm just trying to be supportive. I believe whatever you believe. I'm a good girl. I love you, whatever. But as it goes on, it becomes very clear that she's like she's trolling him. She's trying to get him to stay on. And the thing is, I don't know, Ralph, like, the people who look bad and all that, like, Ralph obviously looks bad for being like pilled out on stream and whatnot. But she cucks the content, and like, he somehow, despite being this way, at a certain point he like drops the bomb on her that like she's a previous Worski simp.
We're attacking right now, is what I'm saying.
I'm not attacking you. God damn, what the fuck?
No,
I'm
the
trying to
problem we're
have.
supposed to be attacking
I'm
is
trying
not
to
if
have
Ice is jealous
fun.
of me or
I'm
not.
trying to have fun. Like, the whole thing is
I know.
fucking stupid. Like, whatever.
You're right. It's
And
just
and
not fun.
you were friends with her, correct?
Yeah.
And she totally ghosted you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know, she.
I mean, we weren't like besties.
No, she's a dumb bitch. And if I actually like this person, which is, you know what, the big problem is I actually like this person. And so, you know, it is what it is. She you know, gets her pussy wet over dumb shit, and so yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
So when are those going to come out? Because obviously we're past the point of dropping DMs. Merch is already dropping DMs, all that stuff. When are we going to get the ones between Ralph and her? I'd say that's the next thing people should push for, is Ralph, drop the DMs with this bitch, because apparently she got mad about something. And I guess it was probably him getting drunk again or whatever. But
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are like that. Many such cases.
Dude, you really testing me right now.
That's true.
No,
it's his radar doesn't miss. Like, he just immediately knows that she's trifling, that she's like here to get something. And he's right. I mean, he's right that it's clear that Swan got on this call and is okay with it being live, because she helped to restart this live over and over again, specifically to make it like a spectacle. And he immediately catches
you're really testing me right now. And
the fact Ralph has groupies as well. Yeah, but you know, well, incel is 100%. But the thing is, it's like, look at what we got here. We have Ice Helen, who's like Stavros's triple X sloppy seconds, and who clearly is like crazy. You have this person, Swan Kelly, who I don't know. It's you hear like a screaming child at certain points. I don't know what's up with that. And we're gonna get the lore drop on Swan Kelly, right? We have a fan favorite caller who's got the dossier. The Abware has been busy.
do you think this was necessary? Is what I'm asking.
So, what exactly?
Shut up!
Merch?
Listen, you're
now?
with me or you're with her, and so
Oh, I'm with you. If I
no,
have to choose between, obviously.
okay, well, I don't want to be mean, but like, who is the psychotic motherfucking whore and who is not?
I wouldn't say. I don't know if she's psychotic.
Okay, well, I do.
Long enough
I
to
do.
say that.
So you won't say that. Okay, all right.
I mean, you can say it. I'm not going to tell you not to say
I
it.
just
I mean,
said
if
it.
you
What
ask
the
me
fuck?
that,
I said that.
Okay. I'm saying if you ask me if she's psychotic, my answer would be I don't really know her well enough to know if she's psychotic. Is what my answer would be. That's just being honest.
Just drop the God damn it. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
You want me just to say yes to everything you say?
Yes,
No
that's exactly what I want. Yes, that's
No.
it. Yeah. You
That's not
know,
gonna be a fun stream. That won't be any fun.
she didn't block you, so it just doesn't matter. So I hear the Discord sounds. Bitch, get on the fucking call.
True.
I am on it. I just muted my.
No, but yeah, he catches it immediately.
Muted it.
I'm
Sorry.
not talking about
It's like, okay, you got the whole freaking, the sewer in your DMs telling you what to, like, how to troll Ralph.
you,
Right?
but her bing, 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 bing. Okay, get on the call.
No, that was me. That was my
you were an
laptop.
absolute embarrassment for simping for Mersh. And
True.
it is, you've seen my dick. I don't care. And
So yeah, it is a harem, and this isn't just a fan.
yeah, sorry to put that out there, but I will do a lot more pleasing than Mersh. Is that fair to say?
I'd say so.
No. Just say, is it fair to say that? Is it fair to say that I would please you more than Mersh? No.
I would assume so.
Yeah, you would assume so because I have a big dick. Like, okay. And so she doesn't want that. I don't know. Hopefully she dies. Like, fuck this shit. I'm just totally done. So
All right.
anyway,
You know what this kind of is? It's kind of like it's like what the quartering wishes he was. Because, everyone's made the comparison that quartering kind of acts like a pimp, where he always has these women around him that he's like paying gorillions of dollars to be on the streams with him, but he never gets any. Whereas Ralph, like, just actually acts like a pimp and keeps him in
I
line.
don't know.
And, it doesn't always work. You get blow-ups like this, but there's something going on
I
there.
don't know what else to say, really.
Then why are we doing it? Then why are we doing a live
Punks are doing this all for the online harem. Yeah. Submit your application.
stream if you don't know what else to say?
Oh, you think you can fuck with me? Is that what you think? Okay, well, I'm gonna fly up to Northern California, and okay, is that like
Weird drop about Northern. There's another point here where he implies that she's 25. I don't think that's true. I don't know maybe he was talking about the ice dagger, pussy, harem, Helen. I don't know.
an insult to you?
No.
No, it's not, dude. People, I shouldn't say what I'm about to say.
But you'll say it.
I thought you weren't going to do any more pills or drinking in between earlier. Now.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm not pilled out.
The lie detector said that was a lie.
Yeah, I've had it.
I'm sorry,
for
you're
sure.
not going to convince
But,
me
like,
he's not on pills right now.
I mean, do you blame me? Like, I don't know. Maybe you do, but no, I haven't had any pills. But just, I don't know. If you believe that, whatever. I don't care.
So
Anything else besides me coming and fucking you and squirting all over your?
And there we go. So this is kind of where we enter. There's like two phases of this. This is the first phase, which is the giving a master class on Riz. This is the Rizzler speaks. It's time to listen part of the show, where Ralph just does everything Mersh couldn't in those DMs, and it's just like, this is what actual Riz looks like. He gives the master class here. And again, it's like you said earlier, Dixon, when it's like, how do incels even exist? It's because they need to see this. They need to see this class.
Bed is that like that's inappropriate. I shouldn't have said that, but like, I had fun talking to you. I don't really know. Like, so
I'm just checking to see that we're not live right now for this conversation.
no, we're live.
Oh no, we're live.
The thing is, I can't.
No, we're not.
I don't know why. Like the picture.
Ralph, we're not live. Am I tripping right now? Where's the stream?
Well, let me check. We're live. Yeah, you're live. You're typing in the chat, nigger. What the
No,
fuck?
yeah, but it's the whatchamacallit. It's the
Sorry, that was my
the Rumble thing. Oh,
was
someone
my
said we are.
monster.
How come it's not live for me? Oh shit!
my ultra sunrise monster.
We're live.
You asshole.
We're live. Like, there's no. Tell her. By the way, I
Okay,
should say
fine,
this.
whatever. It's too late now.
Yeah, you're live
Adel
on
said,
YouTube.
Adel said
You
we're on
know
YouTube
what?
only.
Adel,
Okay.
don't. You know what? Don't get me
That's why I don't
started.
see
Like, look.
Because we're on YouTube.
Let me guess. Adel's like, oh, well, no, stop being a king. Stop getting pilled out and talking about squirting all over the bedspread.
YouTube. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay, I was wondering. I
We're
was like,
live, and I don't
Oh,
want to
shit.
say this, but I would make you come, and you would not be able to stand it. I'm just telling you.
I'm just
Like,
telling
you
you.
would literally not be able to stand it. You would not be able to stand it because, like, I would not stop until you were
Like
just
that. Was that not a child? Like, it's so fucked.
like fucking. So, I'm not kidding. By the way, I'm telling the truth. Like, and all these 25-year-old, you know what? I love young women, obviously, but they don't know what they know, right?
Right.
No, shut up. You understand? Like, these
I don't know. How would I know?
No,
I've never
shut up.
affected
No,
a 25-year-old
you're
woman.
gonna know if you'll listen to me. These
You're gonna know.
25-year-old women, they have no fucking. I don't want to like denigrate them, but like they have no experience. Like, I would have you in an absolute state, and you would
How many
not.
25-year-olds say?
You would not be able to recover easily. You know what I'm saying?
Would not be able to recover.
So,
I don't know about that, but
Write this down, Mersh. Write this stuff down.
is that right? Okay, well. God damn it! I swear to God, I'd put you in a fucking goddamn coma. You have no idea.
I would fuck you into a coma.
And it doesn't matter now, right?
Look, okay, I'm gonna say this. There are people who are gonna say, "Oh, you're just being ironic, saying that this is cool, or this is a masterclass in Riz or whatnot." But lest we forget that a certain Mr. Internet Aristocrat did something very similar to this on a live stream once, with the whole Jade under the table incident, and everybody said he was cool for that.
I'm just telling the truth. Like, I would literally have you in a fucking coma. You know what's funny?
okay, Ralph.
No, shut up. Do you think we should just tell the whole story?
What? What are we talking about?
Should we tell the whole story?
What story though? That's the thing.
Because I told you not to tell the story because I felt like it would hurt with her, her feelings or whatever.
Well, but like that. Let's not then, because I don't even know what story you're getting at.
we're gonna tell it. It's what I'm saying, and I didn't want to do that because I thought it would it would insult anybody's feelings. But me and you, I want to fuck you. Like, I don't care. And
I don't
so
It's just like the platonic polar opposite of Mersh's approach, whereas Mersh is like, the minute any woman like this gets close to him, he's like, this is an op, I'm out. What the fuck? Ralph's immediately like, I want to fuck you, I don't give a fuck.
I stopped that because I said, well, no, shut up. No. Let me talk. I stopped that because, like, I'm with her. Like, it's not appropriate, right? Like, and god damn, if they heard the voice notes, holy shit. But like,
Okay, so we have voice notes promised there. If they heard the voice notes, come on, drop them, Ralph.
okay.
Yeah, I did up the audio speed. Well, I don't know. I don't think he sounds sober. It's just, I don't know. He does sound more sober, yeah.
I'm assuming we're live, but I don't know. It is, and so say
And so.
something in chat. What the fuck?
What? Are we even live again?
Yes. Yeah, you're right. It's not live.
It's live on YouTube. Someone just said. we would be
Okay.
back.
Well, you know what? YouTube, nigger. Okay,
True.
that's fine.
True.
So we were supposed to talk about Mersh, right? All right.
The reason this becomes a roasting of Swan Kelly is because she keeps trying to bring it back to Mersh, and then Ralph just slowly realizes that she's not being honest. Like that she wants to talk about Mersh allegedly to like get it off that topic, and then Ralph's like, wait a minute, let me pull this string.
Jesus.
Or it made my cough come back for making me laugh so hard.
Well,
Look, I'll
are you
freaking Brian still
scared
doesn't
of
know who I am, I'm an
Mersh?
idiot.
Are you scared of Mersh?
Of Mersh? No.
They muted? Oh, this is the
Done
part
with
where
him?
they're muted. Yeah.
It's muted?
No.
he said it's
Can you hear me?
I could unmute it myself. You got me. Oh, I forgot I muted my laptop. 'Cause I'm on my phone.
No. So,
Shout out to you. Am I echoing for you too, or?
I'm telling you now.
So anyway, so Mersh. So Ice liked Mersh apparently at some point. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, because you're a fucking simp faggot. That's
Yeah, I guess she was kind of like a reverse simp, right? Because she was like desperate. She yearned for Mersh, as they say.
why. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
So she liked Mersh, and Mersh rejected her. Correct? Isn't that kind of like the storyline there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then since that happened, they were still like friendly or whatever. She was still in his chat and stuff. So she
Yeah.
did. She did what most people would do and moved on and started talking to somebody else, and that was you. Correct?
Yes.
And then Mersh saw that and he got upset and he started giving her wild, unhinged messages. And then he mentioned it on his stream. And then she DM'd her
He's a
again, something
faggot
crazy, and I was
and
talking
needs
to her
to
and I told her
die.
she should just block him at this point. What's that?
Okay. So. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
And-
and then Jesse got
Are
wind of
you
it,
on
and
my
Jesse, of course,
team
is gonna
or
go with the
her
funny
team?
story.
Exactly. And that's really what all this is about. Like Ralph just cuts right through it. It's like you're either the bruised banana or you're not.
That's the key.
Yes. Because Jesse's gonna, of course, go with the cuck, where he's gonna say that Ralph cucked Mersh. Because of course, that's what's funny. And so,
Well, yeah,
some
because it's
people-
funny. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's funny. Like, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
so I
ahead.
guess some people have taken it as you were claiming yourself that you cucked Mersh, but you never said that.
Okay, this part made me laugh so hard because he says here, he's like, oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say he's a cuck, but I cucked Mersh. Like he just go immediately just it activates. The engine is on and it just activates in his brain.
I never said that ever because it's not like, I mean, I did cuck, but
I never said that because it's not. Well, I did cuck. This was when the W was scored right there. Because it just gets down to the fact it's just like, it doesn't even matter what happened. I cucked Mersh. That's basically what he's saying here. Who cares what happened? Who cares what this bitch thought she was doing? I cucked her.
Said that.
I never said that ever because it's not like, I mean, I did cuck, but like, I did cuck the fucking faggot motherfucker.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I did cuck the faggot motherfucker, but like, I didn't want to say that because like it's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It's
Exactly.
not really a cuckening, you know, right?
Right.
Right.
There's nothing like that happened. Yeah.
He is fucking booty blasted over a non-cuck. Like I don't
Right.
know what the deal is, and
That was my thing. I'm thinking if I tell somebody I'm not interested and they move on, I'm not going to get mad. I might be a little jealous, but you
yeah,
get,
well, you know
naturally
what?
a little jealous, but then you just, move on with your life.
Yeah,
got weird.
I'll tell you this. I reached out to him. I was like, "Look, man, I'm like, why are you so mad? Like, what's the deal?
Right.
What's the deal here?" And I don't know.
The webcam utility stream. Is that better than Untitled?
He faked the deal. Like,
Well, Mersh is going to say, I'll tell you, I'm sure he's already said this, but he's just going to say, look, I gave my final word on the matter, which is I didn't want to get involved. And then Ralph chimped out, relapsed, and talked about squirting all over the bed sheets of some random woman. I won. The problem is it's like, Mersh, you literally have strokes on stream. It's like, Mersh, you literally pass out. Like, you have way worse, at least as bad moments. So, like, saying, well, at least I didn't get wasted and say a bunch of crazy shit to some woman. It's like, bro, that's like every week for you. You know, like, that was one of the nuggets of truth that Ralph gave in this, is that, yeah, Ralph, like, Mersh can't have a relapse because he's never even tried to get sober.
Like, just say you're mad. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Well, he said she was writing an article and all this crazy stuff too.
because he's fucking stupid. Mersh is fucking stupid. And nobody's writing.
Mersh looks better to his Dabbleverse crowd, which maybe. The thing is, like, my opinion, I don't really look to any of these people to be good. Again, that's just not why I'm here. So it's sort of, I don't know. The whole, like, moral victory thing, it's like, none of these people are my leader. Like,
God damn. Nobody.
Because I told you when I first saw the DM with the article thing, I was like, no offense, but I don't think you and Mersh are that important. Like,
well, no, bitch, faggot, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm that important. He's not.
I mean, have you seen the clips where he literally, like, strokes out? Something's happening there. I don't know what the freaking DSM says, but something happened there.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay, true.
And so I don't even know what
A
the
seizure,
fuck
I guess. I don't know.
talking about. Like, she's writing. I don't know.
he's weird.
What's your
And
opinion?
then,
What's your opinion?
went on-
What's your opinion on
Cool.
Mersh?
Of Mersh? I don't
Yeah.
like Mersh.
No,
Never liked
tell
Mersh.
it. Tell it.
He seems very miserable. He seems like he'd be very miserable to be around. He's very smug for no reason. He's condescending. He starts stuff and then he acts like he's above it all. It's very annoying. And his analogies, like, oh my
I
God.
agree.
That's a very female perspective. Well, let's say that.
Gosh, radio by analogy stuff. Like, stop.
Yes, and I agree, and I was super cool with him, but he is totally butt broken over this bitch, and
Yeah.
so you know I can't.
I thought if he really thought she was no good, if she was trouble, he could just tell you that behind the scenes, and then just if you didn't listen, let it play
Yeah,
out, let it
no,
play
no,
out.
you're
Most
right,
people
you're
would.
right, you're right, you're
Yeah, but then we would have been cucked out of all this. So, like, obviously, that's not what would have been better.
totally right. And it's like, okay, be careful. Let me tell you this behind the scenes, and he
Yeah.
didn't do
That's what I
that.
would do. Yeah,
He
like,
did
hey,
not
heads
do
up.
that. So,
Like, people have told me you're crazy, you know, behind the scenes.
yeah, I know that, and they told
Does it take behind the like? Come on.
other people that too, and they're gonna pay. But
Hey.
I already know you. It's a joke.
that wasn't a joke. And so, you know, I never had anything. I want Doom or whoever the fuck.
I want Doom. At first, I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was just saying, I want Doom, you know?
Clips this shit. Like, I did not have any problems with Mersh, and so he made this, and god damn it, I'm gonna finish it. And so you know, do what
Yeah.
you want. But I'm
I mean, this kind of does finish it because, like, what does Mersh do? Like, Mersh just says, well, at least I'm not drunk and chipping out or whatever, and then move on. And it's like, okay, well, so then you concede, right?
I'm going to finish it, and he has no
I'm
like.
laughing at what someone said in the Rumble chat. Sorry.
Artax,
Ralph Zen said
nigger,
something bad in chat.
nigger, don't fuck with me. I'll tell you that now. So I guess I have to finish it. Like I don't know why. Like I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do that. And
Well,
so
okay. I mean, you have my approval, I guess.
nigga, don't act like you don't hate Mersh. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, dude, like, I'm serious. Like, are you like sandbagging me? Like, what the fuck? You hate
No.
you hate Mersh. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't like literally hate him. Like, I don't want him to die or anything. I just
No,
think he's, like, miserable.
listen. Hey, I'll say this.
I'm not like you. I don't like. I don't say
No,
things like,
no.
I hope they die. I want to
Okay,
their throats, stuff like that.
shh. I don't want him to die. Although I wouldn't cry about it. And
That's another one where it's like, I didn't cuck, but I cucked. And it's like, I don't want him to die, but I do.
so, no, that's not what I'm saying. I don't want him to perish. That's not
Good.
To perish.
the key. But if he did, you know, I'll sleep well. So
It's like the unless thing. It's like, well, you know, I of course I don't want him to perish unless.
Well, I'm not saying I would bawl my eyes out or anything. I mean, there's worse people in the world, I guess. I don't know.
There we go. That's the pill laugh where it's like the croak. Like whenever he does that, he never does that when he's not on pills. that right there.
Yeah, well, you know, some people could die, and I won't cry about it. Yeah.
People die every day. I mean, come on.
I understand. I don't know how to bring this up, but I'm going to anyway, and I hope you don't.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you know
You
where
already- I
you
mean,
know where I'm
opening-
going. You know where I'm going. And
I hope it's not. I don't really know for sure. I could go
okay, yeah,
otherwise.
you do. Well, wrong. You know for sure.
Wrong.
You held Andy Worski's
Oh,
pocket for years, and what do you think about that?
What do I think about that? You're gonna ask me.
Yeah,
Just talking about
I'm definitely asking you right now. He strung.
So this is when I find my ears kind of picked up, because at this point I'm just sort of like, okay, you know, Ralph's being he's doing his performance, right? We kind of had seen everything and Kuman all over the sheets and whatnot. He goes back into that later. We'll play it, but here I'm like, okay, wait, who is this person? This person who was apparently in Worski's DMs and like trying to get him, someone who he picked Liana over. Like, what the fuck is this? And so the Abwehr got together and we got on the case, and we apparently have the dossier here from our expert, our star witness. How do I do this?
This is the most of them. This is the one that you see the shadow in the back of the room. He's the one directing traffic. He is the one they're all afraid of. He's the one that's King Slime. He's pulling the shots. He is the most dangerous of the 28, Judge. And I implore you not to grant him a bond. He is dangerous. The setup they've given to you is actually going to be less control, not more. If he gets a burner, Judge, and the
Old
court may know
nasty
that, a lot of the
asshole.
communications that Mr. Williams
Nasty
is on
asshole.
is FaceTime, because it's not traceable. It's
Bitch,
not trackable.
you was talking that good
And we
shit.
know that to be their MO. He gets a burner,
Until
he
we
gets in there,
found
he
out
runs his gang from
You were
inside,
Andy
and he won't get
Worski's
that, and no one's
used
gonna
up
throw
cum
this
rag
out.
he
I know.
threw to the
Yes,
side of the
yes,
road.
It's tough.
Like a sack of
That's not the
potatoes.
jail. That's their job. It's not the job.
Old
24
dusty
officers being
asshole.
paid by Mr. Williams. That's not their job.
Wrinkly asshole.
The job
Swallow
is the
belly.
sheriff of Fulton County.
Sahara
Or even
desert
the
ass
sheriff,
pussy.
where our
No
sheriff
eggs
decides to
left,
put Mr.
bitch.
Williams.
50
That's
years
their job.
old.
He is dangerous.
Grandma, bitch.
And I normally don't do
It's
this,
tough.
Ho.
but I don't hesitate in this case. Respectfully,
No
Judge,
mercy.
I believe if you give him a bond, we're going to have more witnesses in
Mr.
danger.
K,
than
you
will
have
be
Keto
innocent. I believe
Casino
it's
in
that
your name,
dangerous.
bitch. Well, you had Worski
Oh no.
in your ass. Dumbass bitch.
Spider! King Spider.
Spider.
Drop top rollers, kicking up no dust. Nigga, you ain't know your shit.
Juan, you done it now, ho.
Nigga talking about it, bitch, ain't hitting that bitch. No.
I'm echoing.
You niggas ain't getting no cash. My niggas are rich.
Are you?
Stream the window.
I did.
On the way to the
All right, well, I'm echoing somehow.
I come straight from the ghetto. My big dog trapping.
It is tough. It is tough.
Empty ass womb. Take care of your kids, bitch.
Little bitch got choked out.
Yeah, the streams, the kids featured on the Ralph stream.
In your bitch. Let's go. We put
You got replaced with a meth whore, ho.
stadiums, yeah. Let's go. We put in
Yeah, you wasn't saying much after that.
Let's go. These fuck niggas selling their soul. Whoa. We pop it wherever we go. Let's go. We
Thank you, Ralph. Ralph Amail provides.
That's a fact. Everything we do. But everything we do is translation.
All right, give us the
Why am I
QRD.
echoing?
Because you have because you still have my stream open with the sound on.
No, but it's muted.
I don't-
Muted. I'm echoing through Discord.
I don't think you are on this end. Hold on.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Dog Zero Bunker.
I don't think it's
some
on my
wires
end.
crisscrossed or something.
No, I don't think it's on my end. So what's the QRD here? Who is this person? Who is this person out of nowhere?
Wait. Look, we got to fix the echo.
Is there a chat
I'm
report?
hearing myself.
Is there an echo?
No, there's an echo for me. You're streaming it to me through Discord.
Yeah. Well, I don't have
So
sound on.
God. Oh my God.
Was it her
Yeah,
kid? Or...
when I mute the Discord, I don't get the echo.
Okay.
Are we able to resolve this?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm like hearing myself.
You
I'm
going
not used to this.
You going schizo?
There's multiple Mr. K's happening.
What about now?
Yeah, I don't hear anything. It was the stream. Just stream the window,
All right.
or stream the desktop. Maybe that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have this trouble. So
Yeah, well,
all
turn the
right.
stream down. Yeah.
Test. One,
They're
two.
saying there's no echo. It is
Okay,
on
I
your
don't
end.
have any. I don't have any echo. No, I don't. It's coming from the Discord that you're streaming to me. All right, just
I
pull up
shouldn't
on
be
the,
giving you sound now. I changed it. There are voices in my head, but no echo. You're just talking into a tin can. True.
okay. So listen. So Swan Kelly, this dumb bitch, like, oh my God, she is the fucking worst. So, I'm watching the Ralph stream. Anal Wolf is donating $1. We're all in chat making fun of Anal Wolf, as is customary. It's kind of one of the things I do in Ralph's chat. And this dumb bitch opens her mouth. No, leave Anal Wolf alone. Leave him alone. Well, you know what? I told him. I said, donate $5, and I'll leave him alone. Well, Anal, he never. The A-logs were donating more than Anal Wolf.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
embarrassing. Anyway, so she was opening her fucking mouth, talking all that good shit. And then as soon as it got brought up that she was basically Worski's side bitch that got thrown to the curb, or Liana the meth whore of all people. Okay. I mean, it's just like, and this bitch is like 50 years old. Okay. This is an old lady. This is an old maid, an old grandma.
So she's been around for a while then, because that's kind of I had a vague memory of either House and then also Godwinson at some point saying the words Swan Kelly, and I was like, did that happen? Like, how long has this person been around?
She's been around forever. I mean,
so
she's
what's
a terminally online old lady.
So what's the trajectory? It went from Worski and then she lost to Liana, which is like, that's the tag.
Okay, well, so she, okay. She was talking to Worski after he lost the fight.
Oh,
You can believe it.
My God.
So, Worski loses the fight. He's a total failure. Everyone's making fun of him. Who does he turn to? Who's the only bitch who will still have him? Pinecone Girl had him when he was a champion. He didn't actually fight Tonka, but he got the W.
Yeah.
Okay? He was a champion. He won. It was his day. So Swan Kelly is, I guess, the shoulder to cry on. She's the simp. Her shit's all fucked up. And so, but she's sat down so bad, she's willing to, I'm having a stroke right now, from the menthols. She's willing to destroy her own marriage.
What?
To get with Andy Worski.
Really? That's how
Okay.
because we all
Bets
heard
it all on Andy Worski.
Wait.
All in.
Okay, so because we all heard the kids in the background. That was bad. Okay, while you're talking to Ralph and he's saying all this shit, you hear random kids, and she says a cat, whatever. Okay, I heard it too many times. So you're telling me that she was married and destroyed her marriage to fail to get with Andy Worski?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling
Because
you. I don't know if the marriage failed, but she was outside of her marriage. She was adult. What's the word?
Adultery.
Adultering. Yeah, I'm on pills. Yeah, she is a serial adulterer. Okay,
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously she's in the Ralph harem now.
and that's her whole history.
I mean, Ralph literally said that he had sent her picture. Like he says in here that he sent her pictures of his dick. So it's like if she is married, like that's tough. There's no excuse for that.
Well, she's married to like some bum. So, but you know, this is a guy who's now Swan is an old lady. This is a guy who's her senior. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
And so she hates him. She just wants to get out of the marriage, and she's willing to any means necessary, right? Anything. She's, you know, and this is an old lady. You know, this is old, and you know, could be your grandma, could be your mother, could be.
What is with Ralph and having like an?
It all.
What is with Ralph and having an audience of elderly women? Because she wouldn't be the only one.
Well, I don't know. I think these old ladies just like to be online. Ralph likes having. I mean, Ralph likes his harem. You know, I can't fault him. And you know what? I think like, she should be grateful that Ralph is willing to swing some dick her way. You know, I think, frankly, I think she should be grateful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, this is she's fallen through every other branch, right? She fell through Warski, and now we're down to Ralph apparently. So yeah, it's kind of.
I mean, because like when you think about it, Ralph is getting like good, decent bitches. Like he just had like this 25-year-old. I think she was kind of a cutie, you know. You know, she wasn't like a bombshell, but she was not ugly at all, you know.
Well, is this picture of her on YouTube real? That's her? Like, she has a YouTube account that she was chatting from during this. With a profile.
Are you talking about,
surely this is a joke.
Swan, or are you talking about
I'm talking about
Ice Pussy?
No, I'm talking about Swan Kelly.
Ice. Oh, I have no idea what the fuck she looks like.
Well, she's
an old bitch, I know that.
Here, let me. Is this her? Because this was in Ralph's chat. And this has a Hausmeister video.
That might be. I don't know.
I
mean, she's the type of insane bitch to put her fucking face as her profile pic.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. And then the lazy eye, too.
And that picture is probably from like 15 years ago, dude. Like, let's be real. Hoes will do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
They put like their best picture from the last like 15 years up. Come on.
It's just imagine losing to Liana. I just can't do that.
Dude, I'm not bullshitting. Like, Warski kicked her ass to the curb. You know, she thought she was going to be the one living in Canada in the apartment, listening to Tardsky stream. That's what she thought.
Yeah, and it's like you'd rather fly a girl up in Australia.
I'm getting word that that is an edited photo of her. It is a cartoonized version. So you know how bitches will do like the emoji face,
of course,
to like thin out the wrinkles and all that shit. That is her, I guess.
Well, who's gonna cartoonize the freaking crimson chin here? Like, holy shit.
So Andy turned her down. He didn't want a relationship with her at the time because he thought he could do better, actually. But she apparently sent Andy a whole bunch of nudes that he was peddling around. And, you know.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So I'm sure a lot of people have seen that old nasty pussy.
Well, that's why. That explains why she's trying to get off the topic so much here. Because, like, Ralph calls her out. It's like, what are you doing? Like, sweeping for Warski? Like, if you
Ralph,
drop it, right? And then, but that makes sense now. It's because she's afraid that those will come back up.
You know, like, that was so amazing by Ralph. I just have to say. And Ralph, like, people think, like, when Ralph's, like, fucked up, like, he's totally out of it. Like, that's not true. Like, he, like, knows what's going on. And, like, in the back of his mind, like, he was shaping that whole conversation to, like, talk about her relationship with Warski. You know, like, she thought it was going to be about Mersh, and Ralph was just like a bulldog. It was like, no, bitch. We're talking about Warski. Shut up, bitch. We're talking about Warski. She was like, no, Ralph. It's Mersh. It's about Mersh.
What it kind of seemed like to me is that he originally called her in because he wanted her to basically attest that Ice Dagger Helen pussy is crazy, which, like, we don't need anyone to tell us that. We already know, right?
I mean,
So
yeah,
he
like,
wanted that. And then when she wasn't playing ball on that, because he's like, well, I don't even really know. I don't even know what's happening, right? Then it went to Mersh, and then she wouldn't really play ball on that either. So then he's like, okay, Bish, let's talk about Worski. And then she freaked out.
We're like,
It's like, okay,
she
fine.
was like, Ralph, you're so funny talking about making me squirt. You're so funny talking about violating my pussy.
Yeah, I mean, she basically got scandalized publicly and just sat there and took it, which is funny because by the end it was very clear that she thought she was like, oh, I'm getting the content, I'm getting Ralph to go, whatever. And it's like, first of all, we've seen Ralph say and do stuff like this all the time. It's not like a surprise. This isn't really that new. Second of all, you're the one who sat here and as Ralph is like, is saying all this shit and just took it. And now it's like, do you have kids? Are you married or whatever? Like, and then you're just being, there is like this undersector of women. It's crazy. I didn't think this existed, but it's becoming increasingly apparent it does.
Well, dude, Josh has some, Ralph has some, like, these old ladies, they have nothing else to do. And so they just like get online and, like Josh has this whole like section of his site of like, like postmenopausal women that have nothing else to do. I guess maybe their kids are in high school, college. And so you're just online all day.
I heard that very upset German is back. Of course. He just had to do his tour of duty on the front. Now he's back. Yeah, I think that, well, the stuff with Josh, like, when is that shit going to come out? Because obviously the problem with all of these secret harems is that it never stays under the blanket. Like, eventually something like this happens. They think they can get one up. I mean, you see what's happening with JF and stuff. So I do wonder, because I think you're right. I think there is some weird stuff going on with Josh with that because of the way he acts. When's that going to come out? And when it does, is it going to get the same treatment on the site as Ralph's shit? Dogs are sounding excited for online. No, I'm getting off the harem train now. If this is what it means, I'm off the train now.
Yeah, dog. We're gonna be cashing in on some some nasty
yeah,
real soon, bro.
No,
hell yeah! In like 3 years, it's gonna be us, me, you, and House. Eiffel Towering some bitches in Vegas.
No, in Amsterdam. It's gonna be in Amsterdam.
Yeah, in Amsterdam. It's gonna be European this time.
Yeah, we'll go up to people and be like, yeah, we run a show about shitting on another show, and about shit that's about shitting on another show, and they'll be like, what are you talking about? We'll say it's called The Sector, Bish.
Sector, Bish.
It's I don't know.
It'll be gypsies instead of black women.
Black
trannies.
It's just like the overall impression I got by the end of this is like, okay, this person smells of discord. They smell of always being in all these places, always jumping on whatever they can. It is funny that Ralph not only immediately sussed it out, but did it publicly.
Ralph is such a savage, bro. Like, that shit was so fucking funny. Oh my god.
It does.
And it's crazy because like I was listening to it and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. And so I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to sleep. And it was right before that happened too.
Yeah, it is a shame that they didn't get more of the Worski stuff and obviously, as you kind of revealed there, it's because she has at least as much to lose. Like if there are nudes and stuff.
Well, so around. That's the thing. Like, it did not end amicably for her, and so there's a couple like theories. Either one of them could be she's afraid of Worski. He I don't think is really too fond of her anymore. I'm told that he was calling her a whore.
Yeah.
Like, get away from me. So it could be that like Worski might leak a bunch of stuff. It could also be like, and this is the thing that Ralph immediately sussed out. He was like, no, you still want Worski. You still care about Worski. You still, in the back of your mind, think you have a chance with him if something happens with Liana. And I kind of agree. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, I mean,
kind of think
even
that,
the whole arc with Ice Pussy proves that because she bounced between all of these other people. Like if Mersh came out, if Mersh was an actual king and he wanted to make this really go to the stratosphere, he'd come out and be like, I heard you just like publicly be like, yeah, you just got kicked out of Ralph's bed. Come back to me. I'll take you or whatever. Obviously that would be unwise for him, but it would be content and it would be, it would be that's like something someone else would do, and she would accept that totally. Like it's clear that that's how all these people work, is they're just looking for anyone to say yes, essentially. So I think that and that makes me think that they're not even going to cover that. I wonder how much of this Kino Casino will cover. Like they probably will cut out the entire back half of the pill stream because they don't want even Worski's name to be mentioned.
Oh, that's another thing. I knew instantly, like, oh, once Worski's mentioned, boom, they're not gonna. And actually, I don't know if you want to get into their promo, because there's a lot of good stuff in that promo. Like when they talk about Ralph, like they talk about this stream, and then they totally skip over any mention of Worski and Swan.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought they were gonna do. I thought that like if they cover it, it's gonna be. It's just going to be the first half. It's just going to be the stuff about Mersh. It's just going to be, and then just totally cut out the back half. The thing is, and I do wonder if they're even going to say it's Swan Kelly, because I think they might not even do that because they don't want people to even search that on Kiwi Farms. Not. Right? I don't know.
No. There will be no mention of. Well, do you want to? Okay, I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves. Do you want to like skim through this, because there is a couple of good parts, like when because she says a couple things that make you think like, oh, this is not just like a flippant remark. This is like something Worski did, like when she says he screamed at his mom, or you want to see his ass?
Yeah.
So Worski's
too,
famous.
Yeah.
Worski is famous for sending dick pics to hoes. Like I have a whole clip on my channel where he's like been catfished and sent a bunch of dick pics to Davis, the same Davis who interviewed the underage girl that he tried to rape.
Yeah.
And like he's just shotgunning dick pics out there. Just
what he would say, I was on
dick.
coke at the time. I didn't know it was happening. That's why I cleaned up or whatever. And it's like, okay, man. A lot of people do coke without sending their dick pic to a random guy.
Was he sending pictures of his asshole? Like, are there asshole pictures of Worski
Maybe he was
out there? Because
he's jealous of PvP.
Yeah, I'm like, there's certainly like the same thing as a PvP, but it's a Worski asshole pick. Like, is Worski's asshole as pink as PvP's? Well, he's not an Anglo, so part of me thinks no.
Yeah, well, there's theories about that too. I remember when Josh originally pitched that PvP was gay because his asshole was bleached, because he did a forensic analysis of PvP's butt.
Well, PvP has, I think it's because PvP's an Anglo. He has pink nipples as well.
Okay.
Long for years.
Naturally.
No, Ralph, no, that's not even true.
No, it is true. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I've talked to you about this. Like, okay.
Can you hear it?
Okay, so what do we do? Are we going to fit?
Can you hear it? I just started playing. I might have to turn the audio back on here, but that's when you started saying that it was echoing.
Yeah, turn the audio back on.
All right, hold on.
Oh, are you doing the fucking sharing the OBS? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm sharing specifically the window of this of the media.
Yeah, just share the window.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I didn't tell you that.
No, well,
there we go.
No.
Don't tell me shit. You don't tell me shit. So like,
I told you very little actually.
Is that cool?
I can still hear myself, but I'll just mute it if I have to say.
It's a lot over with. It's not a thing. I don't think about it.
Okay, well, was he your girlfriend?
You had a guy
No, I'm not.
No, we're on stream. I'll talk to you about it in private if you want. But not on stream. I don't want to.
Yeah, so she's all fine with all this being talked about on stream before. She was the one who's like, we should be live, trying to get it back to be live, and now she's like, I'll talk to you about it later. This can't be on stream.
Start drama or shit with it at all.
I want to start drama.
We'll just talk in private about my relationship with Worski when I wanted to suck him off.
Yeah.
Like, why do you
You don't even know what happened, Ralph. Stop.
Nigger, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, yes, I know exactly what happened.
Everybody thinks they know everything.
Okay, well, I'll just say
I don't even know what's happening.
this. Andy Worski is a piece of trash, and he held her on the line.
No, that's not true, though. That's the thing.
Okay, tell
Not
me.
true.
It's not. Yeah, I was thinking it's not true.
Just drop it, please.
Just drop it.
Well,
it's just because this is like 30 minutes into this where it's like we talked about Mersh, we talked about his girlfriend, and she's totally willing to talk about that and be like, oh yeah, I just believe whatever you want me to. And then it's like, no, this can't be on stream.
Why are you bringing this up? We're supposed to talk about Mersh.
Well,
We were supposed to talk about Mersh.
You want to talk about Warski? Oh my god, Ralph. This is why I had to leave my other friend.
That's all we want to hear about.
Refer to me as Ralph.
That's why they always call you Ralph.
Did he just say, do not refer to me as Ralph?
You don't call me Ralph.
It's
You
Mr.
call me
Ralph to you.
Master.
Yeah, it's Mr. Ralph to you.
Okay, well, I'm telling you.
What do you want me to call you?
Everything I said is true. And so if you don't want to, yeah, it's true. And if you don't want to.
And he's the most evilest man I've ever known.
Me?
No, Andy Warski. That's what other people want me to say too. So there, I said it. He should die in a fire. There, I said it.
Well, you know what?
If he should die, then why can't you release all the dirt on him?
Because
Well, that's why she said that. She's like, okay, I'll say the magic words. Let's move on. I don't want us to actually get into this.
I wasn't actually trying to like make you feel bad or whatever. But like,
You're trying to be crazy.
but like it's obviously true. God, I don't even.
We're supposed to talk
I wonder if it's because I'm in the
What makes you even
browser
go
right
there?
now. I'm logged in the browser.
Because I hate
I'm
it.
playing
That's
Dying
why.
Light.
Like,
I know.
You're what? You're logged into the.
Well, I'm logged into the browser version of Discord because I'm like playing on my main Windows install. I'm playing a game right now, but I'm wondering if that's why I'm getting all this fucking echoing.
It might be. Because the chat says it doesn't echo. There's the one guy trolling.
It's not echoing for them. It's only echoing for me.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. If it's schizophrenia, you got to tell me what you see because there could be content there. Like, if do you think it's a CIA? I mean, it could be.
No, it's Dog Zero can't work his fucking computer. Dog Zero's going Josh Moon mode.
Clearly, I'm not.
Oh, I don't know.
Clearly,
I don't work
the
this
chat is on my
computer.
side.
I'm a computer expert.
Yeah, I can't get my water cooling to work. My radiator. My computer's. Imagine falling for that. It's so funny. Water cooling is literally like the limited warranty of computer construction. It's like it's just a scam.
Whoa, my temperatures are a little lower. I get 2 more frames a second.
Well, it's not even that. Well, that's what they'll tell you, but that's not even really what happened. I don't know. It's just a classic scam.
Yeah, because it's gonna throttle before that.
I knew a guy who got talked into water cooling his RAM. That's like what Josh probably has. He
I've
probably
seen
has
that.
his RAM water cooled or some shit. Yeah, I'm trying to psychologically break. Well, yeah, the thing is when Mr. K
Fucking
does
working.
when it does break, he's gonna turn into Brian. It's Dr. K and Mr. Brian.
You do understand why?
For real.
anyway,
He's like a cartoon character to me on my mind. So
He's like a cartoon character to me. So you were trying to bang a cartoon character. Like, what did you even mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? He was a cartoon character. What, he's not real?
I'm a woman. I can't take responsibility for my choices.
oh yeah, you're lying. Just don't.
Yeah,
just
you're
don't
lying.
even fucking try that with me.
well, I
Jeez.
mean, only time I ever see him now is when he's in a dress or something, and people are posting pictures of it. So
Yeah, what does that say about you?
Yeah,
Like,
you wanted that dick though.
Exactly. It's like, well, this is why she didn't want to talk about it at all, because everything she says is just going to get thrown back
This
at her.
is like
I
the
mean, I sound
bitch
like
in the JF
Yes. Yes.
video.
Yeah, it is like that. I mean, I think she's a little more conniving in the JF video. And you know what's crazy? You know how bad that was so bad that even Kino Casino by the end was like, this is all fake. She's crazy. What the fuck? Like, when even they, who like will take any narrative they need to shit on whoever they like have chosen that they're going to shit on, it's bad.
those big titties the other day.
yeah, of course you did, because you were looking.
In case you were looking. Yeah, get her.
Yeah, of course you did, because you were looking. Like, what the fuck? I don't care. Like, I
Ralph is such a
It's just-
gentleman. I don't care about your past fucks.
That was funny too. When he says, I told a friend of mine, I was like, Ralph is doing a public service here. He's just like, 50-year-old eggless wine moms, they need love too, and the Ralph Mills here.
Yeah.
matter.
It's like JF's with the potatoes. He's like, I'll watch the potatoes. You watch the 50-year-old wine hands.
That's good. I'm gonna have to listen to this later. I should have hung up.
like
Oh, now you think you should have hung up. Okay.
disavow.
Oh my god. Disavow. I disavow everything that's anti-Ralph. I thought we were talking about
You're really
merchandise.
like actually making me want to go into this. And I actually like you. And
You and Iron Wolf, you're on the phone too, or he's got a lot of fanfic about all that.
If you hang
too,
up,
with
you're
Monty, so-
lost. You know that, right? But Andy
Blood sports
Worski-
rules, bitch.
Oh, stop talking about Andy Worski, please.
Yeah, yeah, when she's like, if you leave, you lose. It's like, yeah, got him.
So I finally got away from you people.
There's no other reason to talk about. Like,
Exactly. He's over there dressing up
why
like a
won't you
lady.
just say
and
it?
we're over
God
here
damn it!
talking
You
about merch.
told all tons of shit to me. Why won't you just
I
say
know.
it? And I'm not gonna say anything you said to me. But like,
Dude, how many of these DM chains is Ralph in with all these women? That they're telling him all that. Like, it's a full-time job.
Jesus.
Now I'm trying to remember what I said to you before you
Well, if
say
there's
it.
anybody that can do
Well, I mean,
It's him, yeah.
I could do that, but I don't. That's untoward. So I won't say that to you. But like, Andy Worski gets away with all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
And-
okay,
and-
that's true. He does get away with stuff. That's what he does. So
Okay. So do you want to let him?
Oh, don't let him get
do
away
that?
with it.
Do-
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And then she'll say, well, it's not my job. She'll say it's like not my job to bring him to justice or whatever. It's like, well, then don't bitch.
do you want to
care.
say?
I'm
do you
sorry, I
wanna
don't
say-
care. I don't care about if he gets away with stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that sounds messed up because he's your enemy, but at this point, I don't care.
I
When
thought
people
he
try to
was
tell me,
your
like, I don't
enemy
care.
too.
Well, they did this, they
Okay,
did that.
well,
and
I
I'm like, I don't
care.
care. I don't want to hear it. I don't
Oh,
want to
I
hear it. I don't
care. No, that's the angle. It's not he's your enemy too. It's like you're on my show. I'm giving you the platform of the two people watching this or whatever. It's like we're here. We're on to Worski now. So either like basically he's just not letting himself get milked for free. You know, it's like no. If we're gonna do this, if I'm gonna be Ralph Mail mode, like this is the price.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Well, what's good is it to care? We sit here and be mad about it. Like, okay, he gets away with stuff. That's just the way it is. I don't know. What?
Okay. Say it. Fuck.
What? He gets away with stuff. Yeah, and I did tell you that. I said, well, he has a way of getting away with stuff when he brought something up. I don't remember what, but like, yeah, that's his thing. He gets away with stuff. I don't know. What are you going to do about it? Shoot him? Like, what? It doesn't really make my life
Shoot
good or
him.
bad.
You know what we
Yeah,
want.
Yeah. Drop the DMs, drop everything, unless you look just as bad, which is all that could be that's what this means.
He gets away with stuff, right?
You're
Okay,
so
let's
wrong.
go.
You know what's so funny too is because even if the DM like there's nothing of like poor conduct, if it's just Worski simping, I mean that was enough for Dick Masterson, the simp text. It would just be that again. It would just be Simspiracy 2, but with Worski.
Well,
Couple
we already
right
got
now.
the Raven text. I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
well.
nothing could be better than that.
I'm
You're
sure you to
so
take him down.
wrong.
What are you going to do?
You're so wrong. And I like
What do we-
you
okay, what's the
could
plan? What do we
you
do to take him down?
could nuke him from orbit right now. And
Okay, so then there must be more there. Like Ralph would not say that unless they have had a conversation. And
He
mentioned,
knows.
well, he mentioned that they had talked about it before behind the scenes, so he must know that she has something. There's something here. There's something here, and it's more than just simp texts.
you don't want to, and that makes me think. Well,
I think it's either I don't know. It might be a dick pic. I think that's kind of what it's going to come down to.
But everybody has Worski's dick pic. Raven has his dick pic.
yeah, okay.
All these girls have his dick pic.
I would,
want
It's
to, and there's
crazy
no way
that
to do-
Worski hasn't had a dick pic released. I mean, Ralph's dick pic was released. Who else?
But well, by himself.
Like a
yeah.
bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Well, Ralph released it himself. Yeah, but
So it's a very Ralph way to do it. But yeah, it is surprising, and I do wonder. Well, obviously, there's like the revenge porn thing. But,
allegedly.
yeah. Well, there's also the revenge porn thing. I know. I mean specifically, like from Swan's perspective. Like maybe she's like, well, I don't want to release the dick pic because that would be revenge porn, and I'll get hit, right? But yeah, where's the Iron Wolf? Well, she brings up Iron Wolf's spear in this, so it's like he's, I guess, in this too somehow.
Anyways, what could I do to nuke him off the planet? Well, what? There's nothing. There's nothing we can do, Ralph. There's nothing we
okay.
There's nothing we can do
You're
about
wrong.
him.
You're
or-
wrong.
All right, I got to take a piss. Take over. I'm gonna leave it running. All right.
All right, yeah. Wizard. Wait, no. Just pause it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
A wizard in chat says Dick and Andy. Fuck, I gotta mute myself in Discord. Dick and Andy are both Sephardic Jews, by the way. Interesting. We have more viewers than Mersh. What? Is that real? That can't be real. Swan has 4 eggs left. This is her chance. He has. Oh no. It's tough. Tough, bros. Let's see. Yeah, I just, it's like Swan, bitch, like, I don't understand why she's, like, so up in everything. You don't have to be this way. You don't have to be so rude all the time to people, and then we probably wouldn't have to talk about all this stuff, but you're such a vapid cunt all the time, Swan. You're so fucking irritating. You can't even drop anything on Worski. It's total bullshit. Like, you have everything. You've got the dick pics, you've got the texts, you've probably got like videos from him. You've got everything. Do I plan on streaming with Persip? Well, I don't know where Persip is. He's off the grid. I'm still a Persip fan. I know this fucking guy's stream that I'm on hates him, but I'm still a Persip fan. No homo. But it's just like Swan, just like release everything. Stop being so rude all the time to people. Like, I get it. Your life fucking sucks. You're desperate for Ralph a dick. I get it, but like, just stop being a bitch. That's just what I think. Is this real? I'm gonna fact check this. The fuck is Mersh's channel? I don't have a problem with Mersh. I like Mersh, but I've never actually seen a Mersh stream. The only times I've ever seen Mersh are like clips on the casino, or like sometimes people will post a clip on Twitter. And I always think the clips are funny, and not like in a laughing at Mersh way, or at least normally not. Normally, I think Mersh is just funny. And so I in that way, I do like Mersh, but I wouldn't say like I'm maybe a Mersh fan is going a little far. I just don't really ever watch him.
Regarding the Iron Wolf Spear thing, he does get mentioned in this, specifically that apparently he's in her DMs too. Is that true?
Well, because Swan is so paranoid of him. So,
Why?
like, she thinks everything is Iron Wolf Spear. Well, you don't remember when Iron Wolf Spear, Ralph got mad at everybody.
I know, I remember that. Kino Casino didn't cover it because he didn't. Yeah.
Yes, well, he did like this kill shot on Iron, where he played a video that Swan Kelly gave him. Like, that was from Swan Kelly. It was like a total nothing burger. I mean, let's be honest. It was just her like sparking out. Ralph had to hype it up. But it's like nobody cares.
Well, the thing against Iron Wolf Spear was not that. It was not like because I watched that stream live. It was the.
Well, I'm just explaining why Swan Kelly brings him up, because
of course,
she thinks that like, oh God, she's talking to Ralph.
Yeah. I mean, when is that coming out? When's the full Discord logs coming out? There's either nothing there or he looks really bad. That's the only explanation.
I think personally, I think Iron Wolf Spear is a king. I have nothing bad to say about him. He's a good man. He's a Christian man.
Well, yeah, in the real world, he could be good, but in the sector rules, you can't say that you have the full Discord logs and then not drop.
I think that these things have a way of working themselves out.
Well, they've been working themselves out for a year, and here we are.
Patience is a virtue, Dog Zero.
Okay.
Oh,
period.
Okay.
Patience is a
I know
virtue.
it's not a popular opinion around these parts, but it's just the way it is.
Good things come to those who
You're
wait.
wrong.
That's all I have to say.
No, you are. Like, I mean.
So I should like sit here and
Yes,
tease
I
about things for
agree,
years and wanna see the
Shrek
downfall.
Snow. I agree.
Oh boy, no. Jubb ain't
my host
coming back.
doesn't.
No.
He's coming back. It's gonna be big.
No, Jubb will try to come back, and then he'll remember why he didn't.
And like, what?
He took much time off.
I'd rather just move on with my life and talk to Ralph, watch Killstream, and watch Girl Room and stuff. That's what I do on the internet.
I'm saying.
That's what I do on the internet, is just watch Ralph. Like, what the now, because like now we're hearing about how she's doing all these gay ops with like getting recordings, giving to Ralph all this stuff, and it's like, no, I'm just watching Ralph. I'm just laughing at people online. It's like, no, you are Discord sewer slop.
What am I supposed to do? Miserable what? just like, well, I won't use that example.
No,
People
that's
just gotta
not
move on,
true,
and
Strikes.
that's
No,
it.
that was
We'll
actually
talk about something else.
hilarious. It was just like everybody colluded to turn that into a nothing burger.
Well, Ralph dropped the ball.
I totally disagree on that.
Ralph dropped the ball with the Fuck Warski festival, and rather than seeing that, trying to put the pieces back together, Jubb saw it as an opportunity to have another relationship counseling session, like he always
Look,
does.
we don't. Let's not fucking rehash this bullshit.
I didn't bring Jubb up, okay?
I'm just saying all of it in general. We've put that behind us. That was pre-Dog Zero era.
Yeah, well, I do agree that rehashing that, like, this is a new offensive. This is the new offensive.
No. But it
You know,
doesn't matter.
I have fond memories of everybody involved. So,
Can you hear the recording here?
oh, I gotta unmute it
Okay.
because of the whole echo,
Yeah, the echoes problem.
the unlistenable echo.
Yeah, well, you might have to. I think it's because you have
When
to
I
use the
speak.
client or something. I don't know.
She
Yeah,
has,
we'll blame it
by
on
the
me.
way, audience, she has the dirt on Worski.
I
And
don't have the dirt, people.
Yeah,
Yes.
what could he mean? Like what he wouldn't just say that he has heard something behind the scenes. He's
Dude, Ralph knows, man.
It's-
I
think it's
Ralph
more than a
knows
dick
what
pic.
all his bitches have.
I think well he said earlier, he's like, the stuff you told me, like, we talked about this and I said I wasn't going to bring it up, but I am because I'm Ralph and I don't give a fuck. So he knows he's not referring to something vaguely. He's not just like, I know you have this. It's just to get her to say something. He actually knows what she has. And I think that it's more than a dick pic, because unless the dick pic is like really bad, like it's,
Dude, she has the whole shebang. I was saying it when you weren't here. She has
Okay.
texts, pictures, chat logs, videos. Like,
Oh, yeah.
dude, like this is like all the shit that Raven released. Swan has all of that.
yeah.
And she's a crazy online bitch, so she has it all saved.
Well, that's
Like,
why
we know this.
she won't drop it, because like you said,
Probably worse.
and because like
Probably
you
worse because she was getting with Worski at his lowest moment after the fight.
Yeah, well, that's true, and I think that the reason she doesn't drop it is what you said earlier, is that she has the delusions that there's still an opportunity to switch sides there, whereas with Iron Wolfspear, obviously that's not like, he's not like a personality or anything, so she didn't care about dropping that.
People think I have. I don't know what you guys think I have. Everybody knows about his scandals. What do you want me to say? He's retarded? Like what?
Well, no, you know what he wants you to say. Come on.
Like, you want to be like Geek Zulu and like every couple years come up on the stream. Go, one time when I was on the resale of Worski, he yelled at his mom or whatever. Like what?
I got Nicholas Eats Oreos to call himself Nicholas a couple weeks ago. So if anything, he's in my time slot.
What am I supposed to do?
I mean, Worski has decided to ruin you. And
He has
so,
not decided to ruin me. He
okay,
hasn't done anything to me.
well,
I'm not saying he hasn't done bad things to people. I'm not saying that.
okay,
But I'm
you
saying
know
no, he
what?
hasn't decided to
Defend
ruin
He's
his
me.
done
bitch.
terrible things. He's a horrible.
Yeah, well, did you notice that she reduced it down to, oh, he's retarded? It's like, if it was just that he's retarded, this whole entire side of the sector would not exist. It's so much more than that.
I mean, how could you even say something like that?
I'm just gonna tell you, just defend him because
I'm not defending.
Yeah, here's where he says it.
Oh, this is the kill shot.
All right, you've been talking to Iron. Oh, jeez. I thought you thought Iron Wolfspear was a faggot.
Here it is.
Why-
She
why-
immediately
why is
spurts
that?
out.
Talking points
I'm
here.
saying you're holding back is what I'm saying.
don't
And
know,
it
look at the
doesn't
chat.
really matter. But like,
Oh, I'm gonna change the subject. I'm looking at the
you
chat.
won't spill the beans on Worski. And
Anything I could
Her Chris Chan's stress laughs are so telling.
say would not be mind blowing to anybody. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe that.
I don't have the
Voice
secret,
notes,
like,
bro.
oh, this is it. Like all these other
Uh-huh.
things nobody cares about, but this is the one that's going to make everybody stop watching the Kino Casino. It's not there.
It's not about that. It's not about making people stop watching. Like, that might be the ultimate result of Worski getting disgraced, or like a bunch of other things. But people don't get killed on the internet, really. It's like, that's not really the way it works. But the fact is that in this side of things, in this sector, like, digging up dirt and shitting on each other is the whole name of the game. And when you hold that back, you can't just say, well, it's because it wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's like, no, you are cooking the content by definition.
And I'm telling you, the
No,
truth.
that's not what I'm saying. Okay.
Like, or to ruin him, quote, ruin him, like what? Like make him cry? What do you want me to do?
I mean, it might make him cry. I don't think that would be very hard.
I mean,
You want a picture of his butt? What do you want?
dude,
Oh,
you
here we
see
go.
His butt.
You want a picture of his butt?
No,
Where did
I
that
don't
come
believe
from?
now.
Yeah, for real. It just it's like a votive offering. It's like, oh, I'll give you the butt pic if you stop.
I don't like
Okay, yeah, fine, yeah, sure. Why
I
not?
have the
I
he
think it's
has
not
the anal pictures.
Yeah, and it's just so telling because like if you got that, then what the fuck else is there?
crazy, I guess. Is that what happened?
Hey, he sent you his butt. Right?
Right.
Tell me
There
I'm
you
wrong.
go.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Warsky the Fag sent you his butt. And so
I didn't save it though, so I don't have it.
no,
Oh,
you said
my
it. Fuck
ass.
off.
Bitch.
Okay, now notice this is when the stream
Unintended.
this is when the stream turns off. Was this a she pulled the plug thing? Because she ends up being the one who makes him go live by the end because I don't know if she has his logins or whatever, or he just can't do it. But do you think she's the one who pulled the plug here? Because this is when this ends, and then it goes to the next video.
No, I said I didn't save it. Sorry, I didn't save it. So I can't show it to you.
It didn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, I am.
I mean, it
Deep
could
into
be.
the
She's very
porn, yeah.
conniving.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get the next one. And let me share it with you. Did that? Oh no, it stayed. Okay, good. I thought I would have to redo that.
Okay. Give me a second. Is it live or not? I don't understand. Because it's fucked.
He was so close, man. I think he was close to getting her to do it, and then just so happens to go down.
Well, so the chat knows while we were gone, you were telling me all about Mersh and the Jewish stuff.
And then look, she changes the subject. She's like, oh yeah, we were talking about Mersh and the Jew and the Jew.
Wow.
You want to
So
talk
like,
about the
Mersh
high
is a
elves?
Jew.
Mersh is a Jew.
Well, he acts like a Jew for sure.
Yeah, well,
the
you know
whole-
what? I'm
yeah.
going
Striking
to
out, hiding his
dedicate
hands
my
out.
life to fucking him up. And so I really don't want that because
Yeah,
like
you
I
don't want
like
that.
him. I used to like him. But
Okay, to make fun of him.
yeah, okay. Well, if he wants that, that's okay. I don't know what else to say, really. I see you saying W, but it's not
Don't worry,
live.
Ralph.
on
You did enough,
Rumble.
King.
Oh, it's not.
Well, he opened he got his foot in the door. Now we're here with the crowbar.
Well, someone says we back on YouTube. Oh, we're back on
Exactly.
YouTube this way.
Yeah.
This woman sounds like
Blowtorch
Josh
and
with a
blowtorch.
voice changer too. True. That's actually kind of true.
That's not. Okay.
That's
okay.
because Josh sounds like a woman.
We made it
Yeah.
back on YouTube, and
Yay!
yeah,
Back where it all began.
yeah.
Is this an official kill stream or what?
I'm gonna kill myself tonight.
no.
No. Oh, no. How is that your response to we're back on YouTube? Oh man, it giveth and it taketh away.
Dude, Ralph is such a fucking entertainer, man.
Yeah.
He's the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah, I mean, so many years of story.
So why would you say that? I just asked you if this is an official kill stream, and you answered.
Do you not think so?
Is
'Cause I
Nemo
think
a
I have to
Housemeister
prove
alt?
it to you.
No,
Is
He's
Nemo a
not.
Dog Zero alt?
no, I know who he is. He's not.
No,
and
no.
this cocksucking.
Oh, one of your people. Okay, I
herpes,
see. I
whore,
understand.
I
Hey, Nemo, can you get his fucking
so-
tech
Don't say
working
that.
so
They
my
love
shit
it when you
doesn't
say that.
echo?
Okay, the audience says that it sounds fine. I say that it sounds
It's
fine.
fine for the audience. It's not fine for me. What the fuck else do I have to say?
He says that that means that you're the problem. Like let's kind of go through.
Oh, yeah, I'm the fucking problem. The problem is for me. I'm not the problem.
So you're not the
damn
problem, so you just don't want to admit that you don't know how to do it.
No, I know how to do it. It's clearly broken on your end. I've never had this problem.
If it was broken on my end, well, yeah, because you're usually the one who shares the screen. You're usually not the one being
'cause
shared
my
too.
shit works.
I think it's you're not used to being the one being the screen shared with, and so you don't know how to do it, and that's why it sounds fine for everybody
Yeah.
except you.
Yeah.
or you're just schizophrenic.
Go with
And
your schizophrenic theory.
you're the one hearing voices. That's what you said.
Ralph.
I don't
I'm hearing
care
my
what they
own
look.
voice, and as sultry as it is,
The Discord,
tripping me out.
the Discord screen share IBS. This is why PPP had the OBS players.
Yeah, he is streaming like the fucking desktop. I don't know.
I'm
what the fuck
not. I'm
he's talking
streaming the
about.
window. I am. I'm streaming the window, and I am having it share audio because otherwise you wouldn't hear it.
Don't have. God.
Shut up, Windows security, you fucking piece of shit. Are you serious?
Yeah,
You're trying
Nemo,
to kill me?
remote in, fix this.
It's trying to kill me?
Okay. Give them what they want.
Sounds
Okay, well,
normal
give
and
'em what they
post.
want.
Exactly. So it's just your schizophrenic delusions, stalker child. Enjoy echoes.
What the fuck? So wait.
Men like God said, don't do it, Ralph. So you really messed up my throat.
Did she just say men like
Messed up his
God?
throat.
Men like God said don't do this. So God is a man to her? A religious sphere moment? Making theological statement? What are you talking about, bitch? Shut up. Women should not be making theological statements because when they do, they say God is a man, like you just did.
I already had a sore throat.
Oh, yeah, that was the other
Red
thing.
pill
my
dropped.
throat hurts. Oh, my throat hurts. Bitch, who the fuck are you talking to? Like,
True.
seriously. Like, whatever.
Who, me? Is he talking to me?
No, I'm talking to somebody else. I'll just
They
say
never
it.
ever talk to me like that.
Oh, my throat hurts and I can't do the show. And,
Right, 'cause she had a
okay,
dick in
all right,
it.
Well, and by the way, maybe she was really sick. I don't know, but like,
She told me she was sick that day earlier in the morning. She said, well, I think she said the night before.
don't
and I
defend
said,
her
"Right, she's not
ever
so sick."
again. Don't shut up. Just don't defend her. Just period. So
I'm not. I'm just telling you the facts of what she told me. That's all.
I don't care what the fuck she told you. She's a liar. And so don't tell me shit. And God bless. I should have known better. Yeah, there's no
Yeah, you
doubt.
should have known better.
Whatever.
Yeah, her throat hurts from all the nervous autistic chuckling.
Yeah, I'm gonna withhold. For now.
That's good.
So
The chat's funny.
yeah, it is. I don't know. Can they hear me?
They're talking like they can hear you. They're responding.
Okay,
That's
so
you're
what,
saying.
dude? Tell me what.
Tell you what
Yeah. Tell me what.
about.
Goddamn motherfucker.
That's what I feel like
Yeah.
getting screen
Tell
shared
you-
to me by Dog Zero.
You feel like a pilled out Ralph and drunk?
Ralph's not on pills. He said that.
What?
He
By
just
the
had a
way,
couple
this is the
drinks.
woman that
He
I
did the
wanted to-
cackle, man. He did the croak, the pill croak.
That's the
It's AI.
still talking.
Fuck, if you want to know the truth. And you know, maybe that was a mistake.
Hey, someone said I'm fat. I'm not fat.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'll
You know,
make you
I'll tell you.
come and fucking just
Yeah, there we
absolutely
go.
squirt all over your fucking mattress. And so yeah, I mean, you like that, didn't you? Because you think about that. You know I would. You know I would. By
He
the
is
way.
like
That's the
getting off
thing.
on
He
this.
would.
Well, of course he is. Well, that's kind of the point here. Is he's just so done with her that it's like, I'm gonna make you sit here and listen to this, and you're gonna do it, and she does. She just sits here and takes it. It's wild. So it's so wild. There's women in the sector. Well, I noticed this with the lolcow community, like lolcow live people, is that community turns to like middle-aged women too. So there's definitely a segment for it, and obviously there's like a part of the Kiwi
Dude,
farms.
middle-aged women are the future of the sector.
Apparently, like unironically, it's the future of internet drama and the sector at large, which is
Like
just
post-menopausal women.
well, I think the reason is because all the like, you know, teenage/young men who were in this in like 2017 and 18 have mostly all grown up and either like don't care or are just, I don't know, they're too busy. And so now it's just middle-aged women.
Makes me laugh because you're saying it. You're saying it. Like,
Yeah,
out of
no.
nowhere every time you say
COVID
it.
fucked with the demographic. Yeah, that could be it too.
Would I do
Word it
that?
out.
Would I do that?
I'm sure you would. I mean, I don't think you're lying, but it's just funny that you just all of a sudden will just bust that out.
Because who cares? Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess some people care, but like, what? I will make you fucking absolutely soak your mattress, and I know that's not appropriate to say, but like,
I know it's not
I
appropriate.
will.
There's people here.
I would do that. So,
All right, do we even need to watch the rest of this? Can we move on to the Casino promo?
Yeah.
I think Ralph's just talking about squirting for the rest of this.
I think he's hold on. Let me get that. Oh no, it's
No,
on
Wizard, don't say that. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I still got a while. No, bad.
Oh
Bad.
no, my God.
Don't give up, man. That's like give up talk. Don't give up.
Yeah, that's like fucked.
Okay, here we go. All right, I have it. Not okay. I'm trying an experiment here, and this will prove once and for all whose fault it was.
Holy shit! It was a Tuesday night delight! The pill stream of the century!
Okay, this was not the pill stream of the century. Whatever. They got it. They always say this.
Ethan Ralph revealed that
Well,
not
it's like
only
lagging
did he
for me
get
now.
Oh boy, it's because you're in the browser, man. You stupid JavaScript ass
Hold on,
browser.
let me refresh here.
Pimpkin in my
VPN.
recommends. Why? I've never clicked on a VTuber on this channel.
Look at that Warski face right there. Look at that. That's cracked out, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many of those. I mean,
That's a good screenshot, actually.
Yeah. All right.
that pussy dagger pregnant, but that she aborted his child. The retort.
What the fuck did you do? Now I'm like not getting any of this.
Ralph Jr. dog.
Wait, are you actually playing it, or are you just dragging it?
No, I'm playing it. It's playing right now. Now I just paused it.
They
Oh,
call
yes.
her dagger pussy for a
I'm not getting any
reason.
audio.
The child was killed
And he's
by her
Oh,
fucking
this shit is so
and he's like,
fucked. Like,
listen,
I don't
it
even
was
bother.
her body, it was
know?
her choice.
Oh, don't Doom. Don't Black Pill.
Awful Ralphie
Over,
Jr.
dude. Like, how are we gonna do
Fucking
fucking
unhinged
Kino Cartel when
Ralph
your fucking tech
admitting
can't even
that he
work?
had-
It does. It's you. It's literally you. It's fine for everybody
Oh,
except for you.
It's you.
It is. You're the one. Quote. I hear
Dog
voices.
Zero.
Quote. It's echoing.
Well, I'm Dog Zero. I have to have people set up my stream bunker for me.
Are
I
you
know
even
what's going
live?
on.
Are you even live? You know, like this could all be a delusion. I could be some part of your subconscious
I'm
because you're so
live.
schizophrenic.
Yeah, I'm
has
the schizo
herpes
one.
now,
And he doesn't
he
care.
apparently. I
You
don't
have
even
your ciphers
care
in
about
chat
her
trying to tell me
herpes.
everything's
Ciphers.
I love herpes
Nemo.
from Pussy Dagger,
I'm on to you,
bitch.
bish.
Ralph was in a struggle session.
It's all in your head, Mr. K.
Yesterday,
It's all in your
he
head.
went live for like 2 minutes at one point. It was, and by the way, it's like untitled, and it's like mush. And he fucking bricked it. He fell on the floor at one point.
All right, just
screaming.
change it back
He
to
kept
however it
going
was before, because
live.
now I'm not getting any audio.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And at least I can only hear myself. If I watch a stream, I hear you too, so that's even worse.
on various different channels, couldn't figure out Rumble, YouTube.
Rumble.
It's like all over the place. Buddy is like threatening to kill Mersh, slit his throat in graphic deal. You
And
think you're a
Virgie.
tough guy?
Remember Virgie?
I'm a criminal. I'll kill you, Virgie. What's wrong with you?
or you'll
Are you
kill
fucking,
me.
like,
Either or.
You know,
What?
what? Mersh doesn't want to kill you. He doesn't have to, like, Mersh is just pointing and laughing at a sad fucking bum. So now, Pussy Dagger dumped Ralph, aborted his child, gave him herpes. She yearns for Mersh.
When did he say that he got herpes? Is that real? Is that real?
He said something about herpes, and so everybody's going with saying
here's
he
the-
has herpes.
Wait, I think that's what this clip is. Hold on.
Is this an official kill stream or
Yeah, this is right what we were listening to.
stop?
I don't know.
I just
don't
asked you
believe
if
it.
this is an official kill stream.
Hold on.
And you answered.
Do you
Kill
not
me.
think
A-log talking
so?
point.
Because I think I have to prove it to you.
No,
and
no.
this cocksucking, herpes horror.
Okay, so
Well,
he's
if
just
you're an
saying
old
she
head,
has
you
it.
do know I did that, Shrek Snow. Yeah, not that he has it.
I would just rather die.
Okay, so I guess the implication is because she has it, he must have gotten it, but that's not what he. Yeah, like he doesn't say that he has it. I mean, it is tough. Like it's tough.
And is begging Mersh to
Look at how
fuck her, but
pale
Mersh
PvP is.
won't. It's just
Well, yeah. I mean,
Cartoon character.
yeah.
crazy.
Mersh,
It's wild.
Mersh's response is just the most mature.
It's like his skin is so white,
Just
like contrasted
withered,
with
like,
the blue of his
I
hat.
don't know, like, it's just
Well, you think it's because he has like a ring light. Well, he probably does have a ring light, but like it's up too high. But I don't even think it's that. I think he's just a ghost.
like the bizarro world for Mersh. Like, I don't want to have to give him these W's, but it's like self-evident that he has these W's. So now Ralph's talking about how he's gonna bring Pantsuela back.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
In a week,
Pantsuela
by
is
the
a
way,
whore.
not-
In a
he
week,
called
once
her, "Hey, babe."
once he manages to get the money scrounged up again, it's so transparent. She's a hooer. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here, Ralphie? Holy shit!
Wait, are you using the? Hold
What?
on.
What?
Are you using the fucking? I need to mute myself. Okay, are you using the fucking browser version of Discord as well?
Yeah. So?
You are, aren't you? You piece of shit. You piece of trash.
Yeah,
you
but I know
fucking-
how to use it, and you don't.
No, you son of a bitch. That's why it's doing it. It's picking up all the Discord audio because it's in the browser that you're fucking sharing.
No, it's
I'm
not. I
getting
have it in a
people
different
telling
browser.
me,
I have
like,
it in a different browser specifically for that.
Dude, you're fucking me in the ass right now, you son of a bitch. This whole time you could have just downloaded the app, but because of your dumbass bunker bullshit, you've got to. I'm using it for a good reason because I'm on a separate Windows install.
So you're
doing
merely
it
pretending to be
be
retarded with the
difficult.
browser, and I'm not? So
Yeah,
then why
it's
does it work
broken
for
on your
everybody
end.
else? So why does it work
Dude,
for
I
everybody
have
else?
top guys telling me, spelling it out for me.
Spelling what
On
out?
Dog's
Because you're
screen, you
using the
can see
browser?
He doesn't have the Discord app icon, which means he's using the browser.
I am
version
using
of
the browser,
Discord.
but
so
so
his
are you.
screen share of a browser is picking up all the Discord audio. He needs to install the app. It plays all the audio from Brave, no matter what window it's in. Oh my god. Oh. Just exposing you live on air. Sorry.
Exposing
had to
you,
do it to him.
exposing you for causing the echo because you're using the browser
You know,
too.
you've got your people, all right. I've got my people, okay. I've got my tech guys, and they're coming in. You know, they're coming in, dropping the red pills.
The browser
Right,
red
bro.
pill that it's okay when you do it, but not when I use the browser.
Look, when I fucking screen share, it works because I use the Discord app. That's why there's never any issues.
I thought you just said you were on the
This is
browser.
not the first time we've had this issue when I call into your stream. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
on the
it's only
browser
you.
now,
But it's only
viewing
you.
It doesn't matter.
We didn't have this problem with the other guy that called
Don't
in.
pull. What was the other guy? You don't take
Over
callers.
the Muslim thing. No, I had a guy call in to talk about the no mo yes mo thing, and it was fine.
Yeah, but were you?
And you know why it was fine?
streaming
Because
audio
he
to him?
wasn't using the yes, I was. And you know why it was fine? Is because he wasn't using the browser. So really, it's about whether you use the
I don't
browser,
buy
not me.
this. I'm trusting my guys on this.
Look, I will test your theory because we need to solve this problem anyway.
All right,
Okay.
install the app. Just install the app, please.
Okay. Hold on.
Fuck. No, we're doing it live, guys. Live tech support. Star, download Discord now. Star, do you see Discord download? Star,
All right.
are we even still in a call? What is going on?
Yes, we are still in a call.
Star, do you
I'm
see?
just hiding the
click
screen.
install.
I'm just hiding the screen for while I do this. That's all that's
You hear me
occurring.
Screaming.
Yeah, of course I hear you screaming.
How can they hear me screaming?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm still streaming. Like, we're still live. It's just covering the screen.
Oh, okay.
You know what this is? Wait a minute. You just want me to download this client so that I can get all keylogged and fucked up because you're a Fed.
They can already do that. We can already do that through the browser.
So that is what it is.
Just download NordVPN.
Yeah, exactly. Fed
Download
now.
ExpressVPN, located owned by Israeli Mossad.
Remember when Josh was shilling Fed Now?
Yes.
All right, it's starting.
Man, this is gonna work. It's gonna be so crazy.
I hope it works. That would be nice. Something working would be nice.
We're gonna fix this live.
Oh my god, how am I gonna do this without fucking?
Please restart your computer.
Well, yeah, and very suspicious also that earlier I got the Windows security pop up. Huh.
Probably something on your guy's end. He's probably trying to remote in your Indian tech support. It takes and this is why he films this laptop. Yeah.
Team effort over there. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna close this so that we can do this.
Yeah, let me just call Peter Thiel. All right, are we back?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna do it.
All right.
We are sharing. Let me find the right thing to share. It's this. Why do I have two of these? What kind of Fed op is this?
Just pick one.
Why is there
Doesn't
two?
matter.
Oh, it's this one. It's this one. It's definitely this one.
All right, test.
All right, let me play
I
it.
cannot hear myself.
Calm down.
Play something. Play like the audio.
Yeah, I will.
See his glasses? What's happening?
Oh, it fucking works,
The
dude.
full reflection.
Yep.
It's working
see?
perfectly.
And
Oh,
guess
I
who-
fucking knew it.
And so I fixed it.
I fucking
And I
knew
fixed it. And I fixed it, everybody.
Yeah, you did fix it.
I fixed it. I fixed it. It failed. It
Yeah.
failed. The operation failed from
Mr.
Langley.
K's tech soldiers versus Dog Zero's tech cucks.
Yeah, well, the one's trying to get the keylogger. So it's just think of the sacrifices that we did to make this work. I'm all fed up with Discord and everything. All right, so here's the promo.
The laptop, the dirt.
Crazy
The
to think we
mic
could have done this like an
quality.
hour ago.
Yeah, well, then we wouldn't have had that whole fight, which was the whole point.
He has no mic
Like, dude, I mean, you saw the document before you joined, right? This was all screenplayed.
stand, so he's
Yeah,
holding
this is
his
all-
mic.
we prepared this ahead. of
Yeah,
time.
we're
I got
pretending,
my mic
merely
right
pretending to be retarded, actually.
Got no like table mic stand. You'll see.
Ralph talking
crazy.
about how he's gonna kill himself, he wants to die, and he's just drunk and pilled out of his fucking mind to the point where he's barely conscious. He's barely sentient. Like, it's
This is-
Do you see that? He's barely sentient, and then Worski's like,
high level
Tiny,
pill
bro.
stream. Also low level at the same time because it's sad.
I know.
It's sad.
Like, it's just like there's nothing even here. Like, he couldn't even mount like an attack against Mersh.
If it makes you feel better,
He
Dog
couldn't
Zero,
even
I'd turn my
figure it
VPN
out.
off. We're both raw
Okay.
dogging it.
okay.
You think you're tough?
It's like
I don't know if
lagging.
Mersh really thinks that he's tough. You
So
know?
what about this promo jumped out to you? Other than their usual shit.
Yeah, it's just kind of the usual shit, but they do. There was a couple of other things. Oh, go to the quartering part because so normally, like, oh, the quartering part is so funny. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, the $10,000 hair transplant surgery. Okay. Yeah, well, the quartering stuff is I don't know. It's funny because they never covered the fact that quartering accepted a debate offer with them. Like quartering was like, yeah, I'll come on, I'll fight you. And then they're just like, no, why would we accept that? It's like, yeah, exactly. It's high, but it's also low, bro. Yeah. Yeah, well, these are the sacrifices I make. Now I have the federal application on here. Even though it was fine for everybody, it was just broken for him. Luckily this is a fully what?
So the quartering part, so normally they're like, quartering's broke, he's begging for money.
Yeah.
And now quartering's like getting like a $10,000 hair transplant. He's buying a 4th plane. He's run out of room for his cars.
Yeah, well,
it's pretty funny.
I think what they don't understand is that when it comes to like high net worth people, there's multiple stages of broke. And what I mean by that is like quartering could be in a business model that if left unchanged would lead him literally in bankruptcy, which again doesn't necessarily mean you end up broke because of the way bankruptcy works. While still, like, they try to pitch it like he literally has $0 in his bank account. And that's probably not what's happening.
He's broke!
Yeah, no, it's just...
He's penniless!
And what's happening is, like, he's spending more money than he makes. Like, it's unsustainable. Like, we're on the path to broke, I think. But, I don't know. The problem is these guys have never, like, rubbed 2 pennies together that they didn't either spend on blow or gamble on the Blue Jays, so whatever.
And we've got the quartering $10,000 hair transplant surgery. So quartering announced a massive new expansion in spending to try and prove he's not poor. So he's apparently going in for a hair transplant next week. It's going to be 10 grand. Apparently,
do you think that should be legal to be a hair walker, to get the hair transplant and try to hide your bald? I don't know.
We got to bring Norwood's back because Norwood's like, when you look at Dixon, like you just think like Giga Chad, like high female.
Well, the thing is, the theory that I'm developing is that baldness obviously comes from being exposed to low character. And in some people, that's your own low character, which then makes you a POB. But in other times, it's because you're grappling with evil. Like what Dixon does, where Dixon like just goes straight at evil. And because of that, it's sort of like radiation. And that's why he's bald.
Well, it's an interesting theory. I think Dixon was perhaps Norwooding a little bit before he started making videos.
Well, who can say? Who can say? Well, he might have been fighting in the trenches before the videos. You don't know. He could be a professional vampire hunter in real life or something.
Take multiple sessions of $10,000.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
To restore his Norwood Reapered line.
Yeah, and then you're right. He says right here that they need an even more expensive plane. It's like, okay, so it's clear that, you know, even if his business model doesn't work, he does have enough money to drop 10K, right? So I don't know.
I like a plane. They're like trying to shit on him, and they're like, oh, he's grifting, and it's like, okay, well, you guys grift every single day, but.
Well, that's why I like that clip I made. I think it triggered the people so much because it's just them saying like, oh yeah, the pay pigs are retarded and waste all their money and he's dumb for like thinking about them at all. Meanwhile, we have Songs in the Key of CWC who's literally like, I'm dying of my death. I'm getting thrown out of my apartment because I'm doing free labor. And it's like, okay, so what?
Oh, wait, hold on. I had to dispel it, Kevin. I am not Norwooding, sir. I have a full hairline.
Well, there's no proof, unfortunately.
There's no problem. Well, you know, you'll just have to take my word.
Okay. Well, you know, we took your word on the Discord thing, and now my computer's compromised.
And it was correct. So, you know, one for one.
It was a trade-off.
Loop-de-loops and barrel rolls. So they need an even...
All right, let's see where they are right now. I want to see where they are on the docket right now.
Yeah, let's go to the casino because, like, let's check out the new costumes. They've got some good ones today. Is that where you were going with it?
Yeah.
Shelf value.
Oh
Congrats,
my god,
dude.
Oh my god, this isn't.
They're $33 a pop.
Bro.
Yes, Flying Rabbit Reel.
Bro.
Can you go back to where they have like big,
if you brag about $40 steaks,
like a still of big screen on them.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
and that's where he gets into.
Oh my god, the 40 minutes of fucking.
Okay, pause it.
Dude, this is a nightmare fuel. You know, it's so funny that the other day they were talking about how humiliating it is what quartering has to do to make money, like beg and stuff, and it's like, really?
He's gotta have hot chicks in his studio. That's quartering's problem.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just like, dude, you guys are dressed like the stuff you do. And they were also talking about it, I think, in like the JF interview too, as he's sitting there with like a fake mustache. And it's like, come on, man. What are they even talking about right now? They're talking about quartering. Let's see.
They're talking about
I
quartering.
don't know if I'm gonna have to fire Hannah Claire or Melanie Mack. Like,
Oh no,
if he
quartering's
wants us,
failing.
like,
He's buying a new
know where
plane,
this
guys.
narrative comes from, and it's not a narrative. It's
He
reality.
he
It
needs a
doesn't
new
come from
garage for
thin
his
air.
cars. He
And
has
that's
too many
why there's
cars.
No point. Like,
There is no
what is
thin
this-
air there, buddy.
What is this guy talking about?
Fat air. It came out of fat air, not
Thank
thin
you,
air.
Worski. Fat
Oh wait,
air.
okay, hold on. Pause it. There's
This
one
guy's
thing.
background.
Can you go back to the and search for Discord? Go back to the. Do you still have that? If you don't have it open, fuck it. Who cares?
No, here it is. Yeah. Wait, they talk about Discord in this? In the promo?
They're saying quartering. Oh, right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I see that. Oh no.
He's hiring a new employee. So he apparently needs a new staff to run Discord.
Okay. So who's worse? Quartering for at least paying
Worski gets his guys for free.
Exactly. It's like, who's worse?
Yeah.
Like, at least at the end of the day, whoever has the job can be like, look, I know it's a sewer, but you know, a nigga gotta eat, like I need my job or whatever. But Worski just
100K for Discord, Janny. Hell yeah, you know.
Yeah.
At a salary of
Worski's smirking because he's like, oh, I got Beezer.
Yeah, for real.
I got Joey.
Yeah,
he pays me.
Well, he does. Like literally, it's the reverse. Like we should make a clip out of this because it's just like, really
$100 a year to be a Discord janitor. He's paying this person allegedly over $10,000 a month.
That's why Worski's
to run his
laughing.
Discord server because I guess he can't. It's just total fucking waste. And then in the meantime, he's begging.
Yeah,
for
to
these
them it's
$6
waste. They're like,
members.
that's my money.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, you pay them?
They're supposed to pay you.
Yeah, exactly. But also, Discord is terrible, and I would never have a Discord. Drexel.
Yeah, sorry. That was the funniest part. And,
Yeah,
and
that
I just
is funny.
remembered that we didn't get it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Pro nigga alert. Exactly.
For attack. The constant YouTube is demoting me in the algorithm. And
It's so funny how quickly they just run out of shit to talk about with these guys, because this is like, what, week 3 of the quartering, and it's just the same thing. It's he's poor, his show like sucks and nobody watches it. He shits himself, and it could have all been summed up in one episode.
and I don't know if I'm gonna have to fire Hannah Claire.
They're pissed. Fans are pissed because from what I hear, they're glossing over the Ralph stuff.
Really?
Like they'll do like 30 minutes of Ralph and then go to like an hour of quartering, 2 hours of DSP.
Well, they're kind of put
So
between a rock and a hard place today, because they have to talk about Ralph, and they don't want to because of the whole Worski thing.
And so fans that I've been seeing are complaining because they're like, oh, we want the fucking Ralph shit again. And then it's like they barely do it. And then it's like 2 hours of boring ass RTU, dude. They were watching RTU play Call of Duty.
Dude.
Like, whoa, that's fucked.
What is this?
Whoa, buddy.
What is this? What are they? What is this the quote? Whoa, buddies! They fucking kick replay.
Dude, what I
sucks.
asked you to do.
I love how
Michael Jordan.
BBB always finds a way to talk about grift, like ministers or salespeople or whatever, and he just cooms as he's like, "Oh, I wish I could. Yeah, well, think about it. This frame right here contains everything that gets PPP off. It's a black man who's a grifter and a minister. So it's just everything. It's a trifecta.
Actually does look like Michael Jordan.
This guy's retarded.
Bro, no, he's not. This
You're
is how
being
you
filmed.
do it.
It ruined his.
See, this is how you do it.
Face.
He loves them. It is funny that they can just straight up look at the camera and be like, we're scamming you. This is a scam. And then still have guys like Songs in the Key of CWC who will literally put themselves out of their home to get the money and work for free.
to make them, AI slop.
Yeah.
It's causing them to become sick, causing them to literally
die of their
Actually,
death.
You're right. That's
Put it on the floor.
And I mean, this honestly, if anything kills the show, it's going to be just this. The fact that we're an hour in here and we're still on random clips.
Well, 30 minutes of that was AI slop videos
Yeah.
rated for free.
Okay, now we're an hour and a half in. We're still in random clips. Yeah, we're still in the quote, whoa, buddy segment. Why isn't this at the end of the show? Like, you should be leading with Ralph. That's like, there's a reason why this is
Maybe
just called
that's
Ralph
the
Returns, like
ultimate
this stream,
punishment
because
for-
it's like, what else? Everything else pales in comparison. We'll do everything else on Friday or whatever.
Dude, it's like everybody's talking about Ralph right now.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I mean, he streamed again today. Do you know?
All people are talking about.
Do you know if anything happened?
I was watching his stream earlier. I mean, nothing like big. It was all right. He just did a show with Jesse.
Oh, okay. And then Jesse
he
just talked about Mersh.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. I mean, I'm not really into the Mersh stuff. I did watch earlier. He was watching the debate in the New York City.
Oh yeah, the gubernatorial or the mayoral one.
The mayor. Yeah.
Why? I don't know why he does that. I don't know. Like,
I mean, Ralph does a long show, so he covers like all the news generally. I mean, it's been different this week because he's been doing drama, but normally the Ralph show is, okay, what's the news of this week? What's the politics? And I watch semi regularly, like maybe I'm want something to watch, and so I'll tune into Ralph and see what's going on.
Well, that's why I think
obviously if there's drama, I'm like always tuning in, but.
That's why
it's just like, oh, okay, is this a news story I want to hear? Yes.
It's a shame that the Mersh thing is not going to happen because they could just do
it. That would be so
They
sick.
could do a 1 hour just purely drama show that would be really good. And they'd make money. I think that they would make more money doing that, and it would be less stressful than sitting there for 12 hours.
Well, that's the thing. They do shows like all week. So like they would do their normal shows, and then they would have like a big show at the end of the week. They could pick out all the best bits. They'd probably make more money. Yeah, like it's
Money
a
on hair.
no-brainer. It's unfortunate this happened. But I hope I hope Ralph can see it in his heart and be magnanimous and allow Mersh a way back home.
Well, there's always hope with him. I mean, he bounces between friendship and gonna slit your throat on a dime, and he doesn't let it get in the way of the content. So there's always hope.
I think like if Ralph was giving Mersh, some graciousness in the very beginning, and I think it was so close. Like if Mersh had just ran out of steam and like got his bitching out of the way a little bit earlier, it would have been cool. But then,
once the engine gets started,
he went on a little bit too far, and Ralph was just like, "All right, fuck it, I have to slit your throat now, Mersh."
Is anything happening with?
That's what we get.
Was there a Josh Chimp out this week on Mad at the Internet?
Dude, there's always a Josh Chimp out.
Right,
my god.
All right, hold on. Let's just see here.
I got maybe like I could go for like 15 more minutes.
Yeah, no, we're hitting my time too. I usually try to be around like 2.5 hours. I just want to I watched that house video where he went out, and I was just like, holy shit, this is a gold mine. Like, there's just every second there's something
PC
retarded.
Stuff. Dude, Josh, he literally is so retarded. It's wild. I have a theory where it's like, how like people consume more info than ever now, and they're like even dumber than they've ever been.
Yeah.
Like you'll be watching podcasts all day long, but then like, oh, like I don't fucking remember any of it. Like I've been listening to the news all day, but then it's like you're just consuming, and you don't even think about like what you're taking in. You don't have time to process it. And I kind of wonder if that's what's going on with Josh. Like his attention span is so destroyed by him just sitting in front of his computer all day and just consuming. And like, does he even remember any of it? Does he even process any of it? Does he even think about it? Like, he's got these baked in like thoughts, but he never really analyzes anything. You know,
one
it's
of
just
the
like,
biggest
oh, you're an
signs
N or
of
you're a
that
whore.
is he literally cites the same 2 books and like one thing that he saw for 5 years, which means he's not like reading new things, which means everything he knows he's
Right.
getting from aggregators like Twitter and stuff. And for like drama, that's fine because it doesn't matter. But when you're going to be talking about like religion or politics and stuff, and you're going to speak as like a public advocate the way he does with the charity and stuff, I don't want to hear the same citation for 5 years. I don't want to hear, like, it just reveals how bounded any of his knowledge base is, and how all of it just comes from, like I said, aggregators that probably misinterpret the works that he thinks he's talking about. I don't know. And it just haven't gotten better. It's like, it'd be one thing if at the beginning of all this, he starts reading more, he starts to grow up, because that's always been his narrative, right? Is I'm an adult now, I'm different, like I'm a big boy or whatever.
35-year-old man.
Yeah.
Still growing up.
I'm a big boy, whatever. And it's like, well, then why are you saying the same shit that you were saying 5 years ago? And I'm not expecting like an iDubbbz type reversal. I'm just expecting development of some kind, of like, you sound more informed now than you did 5 years ago. And it's just the same shit over and over again. It's kind of like with PPP, where he like has the same like 15 Bible verses that he knows and 3 books.
Yeah.
It's like 1984, Brave New World, and one other, and it's just and then like a couple plays because he's a theater kid, and just everything relates back to that. And it's like, you know, you make fun of Worski for everything's Black Mirror, right? If I have to hear one more time about how this is like Big Brother, like I've learned to love Big Brother, which he literally references almost every show. It's like, come on, dude. It's like some 6th grade English shit. Josh talks
the
about religion.
Spice post.
Dude, the
See him
Spice.
scrolling through Yup.
Who can't get
fuck?
real weed in Florida? I don't get it.
Spice. That's fucked up, dude. What the fuck?
My
Spice is like will make you crazy.
yeah, it's fake weed, and it's just like real. Yeah, it's again. I think it's literally just because he had no friends as a teenager, so and then he wanted to be cool and try weed or whatever, and the only way to get it was at the gas station. Like for the brief period, it was legal because it's like artificial, and he doesn't have like a guy, like he doesn't have friends or whatever, and it's very self-reporting, and I don't know why he said it.
Can we look at the post where he's crying about all the hoes have gone? Like they scared the hoes.
Is that I
It's on
assume?
Yup.
Okay.
Yup's timeline.
Yeah, I'll
it's a
pull it up.
Forsaken Wanderer post, I think.
Where is-
Scroll through Yups. He posted it like 2 days ago.
All right.
Let's. Under one of his reposts of you. Going down. Yeah, he's saying they're having some like
Dude.
gay hentai dating
The
sim.
fuck? What the fuck? Every time I look at this guy and I see what he's
Dude,
finding, I'm
Yup
like,
has
what
so many crazy
is
like
going
posts. They
on
never
here,
end.
man?
Okay, you're almost there. It's,
Oh, I
that
see
one.
it. I see it. So when's Null gonna chimp out and ban half the thread because of the Leo Frank? Okay. This is the Leo Frank thing. Okay, this is kind of crazy. So one of the best sources in the Anissa thread is this user Leo Frank, who is the only one who sits through the blogs and clips it. It's where literally Kino Casino gets all their clips. So much so that even they, without me baiting them like I did with Bulgarian Lives Matter, they did it themselves. So like they literally looked at the camera and were like, no, please unban this guy because he's the only way we can do the show. And he gets banned because I think it's a woman too. I don't even think it's a he. There's like a couple posts where she like defends. She doesn't fully defend the way Anissa looks, but there's posts that people claim is like thirsting. I don't really think that's what it is. But anyway, the women in Beauty probably really don't like that because obviously if you're saying one woman looks good, in some women's view, it means you're saying they don't, right? It's very.
I mean, are we
crabs
talking
in the
about
bucket.
iDubbbz, bitch?
Yes.
I mean, iDubbbz, like, she's like a bad bitch. She's just like fucked up with tattoos and
Yeah.
like her hair is fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
she
she's
used to
an
look
attractive
fine.
woman.
Yeah, she used to look fine. But anyway, the point is that that's not why they. Okay, so the reason why they don't like people saying anything positive about the way Anissa looks is not because it's obvious she isn't. It's because it's a female part of the site, and women don't like that. They don't like when you compliment other women around them. Like, not all women, but some women are like that, very neurotic. Okay, just the way it is.
Yeah.
And so
Swan Kelly.
yeah. And so Leo Frank is the guy who don't even get me. Yes, Leo Frank
Murdered Mary Fagan.
Yes.
And tried to blame an innocent black man.
Exactly.
Disgusting. An innocent black king.
Who the KKK took the side of. That's how obvious it was. And then the ADL got made. So anyway, so they banned this guy, banned this woman, not UKKK. They banned this woman, Leo Frank, even though she is a core part of the thread, very like high productive user, like necessary for the thread to function well. And so that's why people are mad, right? Why would I? I gave you everything you want, and now you hate your own mods that you selected, and so now my position is to do nothing. I don't give a shit. Don't bother me. Stop tagging me. Stop making talk to staff threads about how you're upset. Stop sending me DMs about it. Post an off topic and pass motions by glitter and sparkles or whatever the fuck and leave me alone. Or don't. It's always leave me alone. It's always stop tagging me into stuff.
Leave me alone.
It's like, bro,
It's my site.
This is Mr. like, close your eyes, cyberbullying's not real. Like, dude, you are the admin. You could make a setting so that nothing gets through you and you wouldn't have to make this post. Either way, stop fucking bothering me specifically is the most important thing I'm trying to
Yeah,
convey.
you always
Stop
capitalize
bothering me. All the women who wanted to tighten the board to be more women-friendly left, by the way. Okay. There was a council? Hold on. That left the site and made some Discord or some shit, and then they didn't even like each other and splintered more. But you took their side, Josh. We've seen all the posts.
Going to Discord.
What the fuck is he saying here? Because like he has all these posts where he talks about how he's trying to make the site the board more women friendly. Like he took whatever this council is, whether it exists, he took their side. So what? Whose fault is it, right? Meanwhile, the men who get upset anytime something with tits formulates an opinion are so triggered by the mere existence of this board, they have gone from mild nuisance, low intelligence posters to insanely rageaholic, insufferable faggots that need to pipe up about how much they hate women every single fucking time a woman. So here you are saying that they were right. So which is it? Are the women who wanted it to be more female friendly wrong and schismatics and left, or are they right? Because there are crazy men who don't like them. Like, you can't take both sides. You need to say who's in the right here. You're the admin. You need to pick who you're going to keep here. A woman can jaywalk, and the first post will be another Raymond Freud incident, typical. Bro, have you seen some of the posts?
It's crazy because this is like Josh. This is like Josh projecting. Like, nobody even says that, but it's like Josh is like projecting like his twisted, fucked up like view of women like onto like other users of the site.
Well, even if it is true, even if there are crazy like Freud posts, are you like, this is Kiwi Farm, sir? This is Kiwi Farms. Have you seen some of the posts about Ralph's children? Like, have you seen some of the shit on the site? People are insane.
Josh demanded a thread on his child at the second it was born.
It's like the whole point of this site was that like it's a like all these small forums got squished, and so then they all came here, and there's crazy people, and they're gonna say crazy posts. It's like you set a rule on what's acceptable or not, and you keep it. It's yeah, sorry, but when you're going to make a site about lolcows where for 5 years the primary demographic was young, politically right-wing men, there's going to be some of them who make crazy posts like this. And look, he says here, just because they know it pisses you off, well then what are you doing here by posting, responding to it, by having this melty? You're basically just saying you win. You win.
He cultivated that. Like, he cultivated the crazies, and now that like the right wing has become more normie because it's like mainstream now he wants to clean it up.
Yeah, I don't know. What I think it really comes down to is he wanted more women on the site because he wants to get married, and he thought he was gonna get he was gonna ensorcel some turf GF or something. But then he also has to.
So sad.
Yes.
Like he can't get one. That's the problem. Like he like any reasonable person would have been able to like finesse a bitch out of his audience that has like a network like Josh has. Josh has a website. He has a big platform on Rumble. Like, he's been doing this for like 15 years. Like, Ralph's got like scores of bitches. Like,
well, I know. I was just gonna
bitches.
say, JF is in the public.
Everybody get bitches, but him.
JF in the public imagination is a autistic, psychopathic murderer, and he's still got like people lining up,
lining up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's clear he did that just to get the girl. He didn't really care. And so then when there's reaction against it, because there's all this inconsistency in enforcement, unclarity about the rules, who's in charge where, of course they ping him and they're like, what the fuck is going on? And then he responds. And so then the people who do it just to troll him, because obviously there's going to be people who don't hate Josh, but just want to troll him because he falls for everything, right? They don't really have strong opinions about it other than that. And then you do this. Now you don't even like your own rules and cry that you get banned for thirst posting when you built the fucking system and selected the people to enforce them. So now he's saying, I created this apartheid state where the girls could. Well, that's why you have something called a court of last appeal, Josh, which is what you are. Like, functionally, that's what you are. As the admin of the whole site, you are the court of last appeal, which means that when there's a contradiction at a lower level where these people select rules and then when they're enforced, they don't like it, they appeal to you to make a final ruling. Like, this is basic,
He
org
specifically
chart
designed
shit.
the site to be that way.
Yes, this is like a basic org chart type thing, and now you're mad that people are asking you to just make a fucking decision. And you know what's funny? He could have resolved this with like a 1-sentence post that was just, the thirst post rule will stand until my mods decide to change it, or you're right, the thirst post rule is retarded, I'm removing it. Boom, that's all he would have had to say as like the final decision. But no, instead we get the 5-paragraph essay about how he's being mentally raped by women and misogynists. I am wasting.
You can't win. It's like, Josh, like, make up your fucking mind. Do you want to be like stepped on with the high heel like Ricada, or do you want to like be a man?
So everything is a waste of time. Everything I do is a complete waste of time. Writing this is a waste of time. I am wasting my time. Well, you got him.
It's a classic, dude.
It's just like
this is a classic Josh cry post.
No, not putting any more effort into this. How much you want to bet there's going to be another post in this thread within the week? The system's there. Figure out some way to talk to each other as long as it's not my problem. Well, it's always going to be your problem because it's your website. I'm not. You know what's so funny? This is exactly the sort of post he used to shit on Lotax for. Remember, if you ever saw his coverage of Lotax before he killed himself, when he was still trying to save the site, he was trying to run ads on something awful. His whole argument was Lotax's biggest mistake was devolving all of the moderation of the site down to the mods and then telling them to figure it out and then distancing himself from his site. That's exactly what he said. And so in reaction, he went the hyper other direction where he thought he needed to micromanage everything. But that's not sustainable either, because that'll make you go crazy. And now here he is doing exactly what he criticized Lotax for, being like, I'm not touching it, figure it out, I don't care. Well, what happened with Lotax when he did that is eventually you got crazy mod cabals that would have insane, arbitrary rules that were just based off politics or friend groups or whatever, and then it killed the site. So, I don't know how the guy who doesn't learn anything, who's saying the same stuff he's been saying for 5 years, can't remember that. I'm not touching it, and if whoever makes it my problem is getting axed. Okay. If there's change, if there's change needed, one of the 3 beauty parlor mods can ask for it. It's almost indescribable how much gender wars killed the site. We've not grown since DKF. Men on the site hate me. Men off the site hate. Women on the site hate me. Women off the site hate me. Okay, so then who's the problem? Man?
I've been kicked out of 109 bars.
I am hated by every cross section of every demographic. I give up. I'll ride this circus pony till it dies from exhaustion, but it's really clear that the Kiwi Farms is obsolete when... Ooh, big admission here. I kind of agree with him. I never used Twitter before I made the one for this account, so I didn't know. And I'm glad I made it after Elon took over, but really, I look at Kiwi Farms, I only look at it when I prepare for the streams now, basically, because I see it on Twitter first, and then I just go there to get the, source material. And you can say nigger on it, and now trannies are back in the dungeon where they belong. All that you guys do is argue about the most asinine bullshit. ANN is having enlightened discussion about if 13-year-olds... Dude, people have been talking about stupid shit like that. Wait a minute, hold on. Says the guy who ran the file text board, which was about people talking about that exact topic. Now, there wasn't pictures, but they were talking about it. And now you're saying that this is a new development that the people are talking about that on the site? Come on, man. And Beauty Parlor is banning straight women for thirst posting for saying Anissa is not ugly. Don't give a fuck. Stop bothering me. If I wanted to fix this, I'd have to ban the entire site and start from scratch with just the Boston Jack thread. Maybe I will. No, all you'd have to do is what I suggested, which is you pick a position. Either you want the thirst posting rule to stay or you don't. And then you just give a 1-sentence reply that says, this rule will stay or this rule won't. Boom. I made my decision. But no, instead we need this whole fucking thing where you say everybody hates. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, like, I'm not a Kiwi Farms user, but it's just like Josh has no fundamental vision for the site. And so, like, if he did, he could shape the site to, like, what he wants to be, but it's constantly reactionary.
Well, he wants it to be everything to everyone. He wants it to be the site of last resort, where it's like whenever a community gets squished in the, because of the whole internet censorship thing, they'll have a home with us or whatever, except for the times they don't, like ONA or whatever. And obviously that was never going to be sustainable.
And under his control,
of
right?
Course,
under
yes.
his iron gauntlet where he can shape it or attempt to.
It's interesting that if all these people just sucked his dick like they do in the Maddie thread, he wouldn't care about any of this. Like if they were still talking about this topic, the discussion of 13-year-olds or whatever, like the craziest shit, he wouldn't care as long as they were like, they sucked his dick and were like, quote, respectful to him or whatever. Yeah, this is an all-time banger one, I gotta say. This is an all-time banger. The Roblox BBC porn. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm
Did
surprised.
you ever watch that?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, and it's just it never ends. There's like all this crazy shit on it. Is crazy how much of the site is obscured by DMs. I've like literally never used the DM function on the site except for I think when we were trying to plan that thing for Kino Cartel. I think that was like one of the first times I ever used it. And then when I read these posts where it's like these people have these giant, like, I don't even know what to call them, but or like text orgies and DMs, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, and what always bothers me is like clearly Josh can read these DMs, right? Like he is the owner of the site. Like he has a back door into all this. So like he knows what these people are doing. He knows the degeneracy. And yet he allows it. Why? I mean, maybe because like once he starts banning for DMs, but I feel like he's probably already done that. Maybe
he
not
did
openly, but
no, he did open. The one open thing he did is he made a big chimp post where he said that from now on, if you add people to DMs without them asking, you'll get banned, which is not a solution to that problem. That's like 1% of the solution. And of course he did it in the dumbest way where rather than just saying, here's the problem, this is the beginnings of the solution, boom, 2-sentence post where he doesn't look insane. Instead, he wrote like a 17-paragraph essay where it was like that, it was like one of those kind of posts that we just read. This is crazy. Like this PPP costume.
he looks so creepy, man. He actually does look evil.
Yeah.
And Tardsky phoning it in as usual. Like the thing with Tardsky is if he's not cross-dressing, if he's not wearing a gay
He's
costume,
not excited.
it's totally phoned in, right? It's like, and look at him. He's like pulling the sleeves up. He's not like
He's always the first to take it off. Yeah, he's always the first to take off the costume too.
And PPP's fat as fuck. He's sweating like a pig under that, but he commits to it. He sticks with it. And Worski can't even do that.
He's so
embarrassing. Unless he's got a pair of tits on.
Yeah,
unless he's got a pair of big fat tits.
Or he's looking at those. Did you see him when he was looking at those pictures of what was it, Max Mofo cross-dressing? He had a twinkle in his eye.
Yeah, he was.
Hard. Yeah, it was tough. All right, we're at 3 hours. I think that's it.
Yeah, let's cut it.
All right, I'm gonna play the outro.
We had everything this stream: Casino, Josh, Ralph, tech support.
There's a 2-hour documentary on PWR I might do on Friday because that's a guy who he's just one of those guys.
They already made a 2-hour documentary on him.
Well, I had been keeping an eye on him because there was all sorts of weird stuff. And there was all these theories about whether he was fake or not. And apparently, this guy claims to have the kill shot. And then also, I don't know what else.
He's already dead. Like he barely has any viewers.
Yeah, well, that's because it was all fake, and it's like I don't know. It was all fake, and like not just from like him being astroturfed by the casino, but also just he's literally fake apparently, which is something people theorize because it was like too good to be true. But
yeah, because he looks too normal. He looks too normal, and like his room was like pretty clean when he first went live, and everything about him is too normal for a guy who's like supposedly as like autistic as he is.
Yeah.
And he took a picture with like a hot ass, or not a hot ass bitch, but like a pretty decent looking bitch. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting no pussy, guys. We're, incels for life." And he's clearly like smashing this like upper mid hoe.
One thing that might be interesting in that is I do suspect that PPP knew he was fake at some point because they ran from him. They were like all for it. Remember when they were talking about flying out to him and paying for shit and doing all this stuff?
Did you see recently when PPP was like, "Oh, we were gonna do a skit, a JF skit where like PWR was gonna be like the Mountie in Canada." We hit him up, but he never responded. So like, fuck him.
Yeah,
they did do the one stream with him where they played Mario Kart. Remember when Andy's naval thing got exposed? We exposed
the hernia,
the prolapse, the belly button.
Dude, those are probably.
But that was the only time, pretty much. And now they're like, "Fuck him again."
That probably is a prominent character in the Swan Kelly book. The belly button. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, later.